Test.
We'll see how much gold he has. This is already a good start, and BLG showcasing once again that their ability to
Okay.
is very, very powerful. Immediately 3v3 box.
I'm live, gamers. How's it going? I'm sorry, I'm so fucking late. Leaguepedia told me that the series started at 11. Okay, I missed the whole start of this game. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Sorry I'm late. Here we go. So, BLG TES Turbo Banger begins. Alcon on the Lucian Army. Exactly what you want to see. As soon as I saw the bunch notification, I left the actual stream. Based Cronus. Welcome, mate. Welcome. Alright, so the start of the game was a gank from Shun. Jackie Love died. Mako traded the kill, though. Mako's farming, so it's not the end of the world. TES, get first Drake. He'll be traded for 3 grubs from Shun. Knights even roamed to the grubs to make sure that those go down. So, pretty even start. We've got Aatrox Renekton, banger matchup. You expect top esports to play towards the second set of grubs, realistically, since they have a Senna. They've got a Renekton, like, beyond that level 6 mark, which he has now hit. You expect the side of top esports to try and play aggressively towards the top lane. That's trading from Bin. Really punishes trying to get the plate from 369. So we'll see what happens in 5 minutes' time, but I would anticipate a bit of a switch. It's possible if BLG really commit to topside, if they swap their bot lane up, then maybe top esports just go for a second Drake instead, but I don't know if you can really give up 6 grubs. 6 grubs is so powerful. And with Senna, you can play so aggressively for the grubs. Is this live? It certainly is. In fact, I should do this on super speed so it catches up. YouTube is always a tiny bit behind, so I'm just going to fast forward to catch up. Okay, so scaling? Hey! Thanks so much for the Prime, man. Appreciate that. Yo. So funny when the AI voice says it. Okay. Let's talk compositions here. Feels like mid-game, BLG have a lot of ability to find advantages. Like, Knight is level 7 at this point. Shun is just dinged 6, so they can kind of make duo plays with this Maokai Talia. Quite hard to make a play on bot side against Senna TK, although Kench isn't level 6 yet, but he'll be 6 soon. Yeah, there you go. Just dinged 6 now. So it's kind of hard to significantly impact the bottom side. Even with the Lucian Nami, which you do want to get ahead, I wouldn't surprise me too much if we don't see that come out from BLG if they try and focus topside instead. Hey, Jess, thanks so much, mate, for the sub. Appreciate that. Welcome back to the Munch Bunch for your 34th month. That is fucking insane, dude. Oh, good damage from Jackie. Uh-oh. Shun just ult. Why are they not committing to that? Oh, I guess they know Tien's nearby. They must have watched Tien walk into the jungle. You can see there's wards. Though, I don't know when that ward got placed versus when Tien got into the jungle there. It's CSing from Knight there. Alright. Shun gets back onto his jungle. Oh, this feels tense, doesn't it? This does feel tense to start us off. But I feel like this is one of those games where it will be a bit tense for game number 1 until it kicks off, and then it'll fucking kick off, you know? So, yeah. 20 seconds till grubs come up. Do they just roam Jackie Love and try and focus on the grubs.
Very reminiscent to game number 5 in their last series, where it literally was just quiet until it exploded.
My chat is being really weird.
But also respect into their
Oh,
opponent
there we go.
in the finals. I know there was a lot of trash talk, but we actually see now a bit of a lane swap coming down.
Got ourselves rotation.
Okay.
Now, of course, this is really to fight about those grubs. Grubs are something that some people overlook, but if you give over 6, that is a big
right,
problem.
yeah, so everyone roaming up top side. Elk moves as well. 369 takes half of a culling. Oh my lord, he's forced to flash. Oh my lord, the twisted advance. Followed so far. He's dead. He's 100% dead. No, he's not. Makeup pulls him over the wall. Oh! Tom Kenshin said it on the roam. It's too insane, dude. Elk will die as well. Oh my god, this is fucking huge. 5v5 for Grubs, dude. Holy fuck. Get him, get him, get him! I can't believe how long 369 survived there. That was insane. And it's their 9,000th kill as well. Holy shit. Alright, it's already a banger. It's already a banger. Hey, Feds, how's it going, man? Welcome, welcome.
Reset things incredibly well, and now BLG, they're not going to have that same gold lead which we said they can run away with. So
Elk hard commits. The rest of the gang is not here yet for top esports. The fact that Mako gets here and saves 369, that shield as well from Jackie Love, holy fuck, last second. And then Elk has to flash towards the enemy. Like, it's a bit of a disaster. Yeah, Ben can't do anything here. Knight did save On's life at the end of the fight there. So importantly, we were talking about the trade of the next Grubs versus this Drake. Top esports, because they get a fight on top of the Grubs, they also get the Drake. So stacking Drakes plus evening Grubs is absolutely huge for them. BLG committed to a lane swap to try and punish 369. But this is where Senna comes in. This is exactly what you need to see from Senna. Oh, no. Oh, he got the stun. How the hell did he get the stun? What just happened there? Did the knockback hit him? I didn't think the knockback had hit him. But then the stun got him, so it must have. I don't know if TN 2v1's that. Cream was on his way as well. The fact that Cream is kind of chilling this game on a Zir as well is pretty scary for BLG. Honestly, this is feeling really top esports favored right now for me. Oh, TN has to ult out.
Yeah, uses the ult to get out. So one of the big things about Viego, very hard to pick him off. He can just ult backwards, ult away from the play because he
369 gets a second on tower as well, so yeah, on the red side too, you're absolutely right. I don't know who I predicted.
I think that just shows that there's been a lot of growth for top.
Oh, it was the Shun route, was it? Oh. I don't know who I predicted for this one because I told Asheen to predict whichever team has less predictions. But in my heart of hearts, I feel like Top Esports is winning, but I love BLG. The problem is I love both of these teams. I really can't pick. I'm eating good this year. These are my fucking teams. It showed your prediction was TES. Excellent. That feels good. With how this game has started, that feels fantastic. So, where the fuck are we at in this game? It's only a 500 gold lead. But it's 2 Drakes. It's Cloud Soul, which is not exactly insane.
It's his first split off of EDG, and he has absolutely shown that he was the crux of that team, and he has been a beautiful influence on TES.
Yeah, I love that you mentioned that. You know, Mako, 1,100 games thereabouts for EDG over his career. Moves to top esports, and in this first game of the finals, you understand exactly what he brings to a team.
I'm really sad I missed the opening ceremony and stuff. Was it good? The website I use for all of my League of Legends information
We do have those first side
was
fights
wrong.
coming up, and it feels like Top Esports want to
Devastating.
utilize that, as Ben will see roaming Tien going towards bot side, but it has really been about Tien kind of bodyguarding Top Esports this entire game so far.
This is a classic for Tien, right? He's so good at kind of setting up that framework for the rest of the team. You can see that BLG now, though, they are starting
Kinda
to
meh.
get some sap
What
in,
happened?
and
What was it?
some wards as well. This is where the
All right,
game
BLG get Herald.
BLG did not explode the early game.
Tien can...
Well, they have
I
themselves
don't know. Is he going to threaten mid?
two dragons as well, potentially getting up to an early soul
Seems
point.
potentially over the top.
Need to see BLG
Hard to threaten bot either, though. I feel like Tien is just doing whatever he can to get into Shun's jungle. He knows he's Viego versus Maokai. He knows that he can win the 1v1.
The double long-range carries of the Azir and the Senna starts to stack up as well, and become a real.
There's no subtitles. What the fuck?
It's going to be curious how BLG try to.
They've just given up at this point, haven't they?
Have to have some hands on him, at least to dodge out in these team fights, especially. And some of that.
He's an elk. He has hooves. You know.
True.
It's worked very hard to get to this point. Yeah.
You know, well, maybe he'll just use his weight, swing it around a little bit. You know, an elk weighs almost 1,000 pounds. It's almost
That's nasty.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Jeez. I think maybe it's Top Esports who needs to be careful becoming roadkill on the other side then.
All right, we're looking back mid now, though. We have some collapse from Shun. He isn't going to pull the trigger on anything just yet. We have those objectives coming up, at least the Dragon in 50 seconds. So I expect BLG to try to maneuver some vision down that way.
But as it stands
All right.
now, you can see that 369 on the Renekton versus the Aatrox.
I feel like Top Esports are just in a really comfortable spot, honestly. Oh, nice route on Elk. Like, Jaculov, while he's on less gold, obviously, he's like fundamentally on 2 items as well, so they're kind of matching the Lucian army, although Lucian army is spiking really hard right now. You've got Leandri's on Cream. Assuming 369 can recall, which he is doing right now, I think both top laners will finish their first item here, yep. I kind of prefer the Renekton at this point in the game over an Aatrox. Obviously, it depends. Depends on positioning and how they fight it. This is Bin, but... Nice chunk from Elk right before Drake comes up. That's huge. They do have sustain, though, and... BLG aren't actually going to contest. So they're just going to try and trade a tier 1 on the top side. I don't know if this is... I don't know, this kind of sucks for BLG. Like, yeah, sure, you get a tier 1, but like... Sole point for TES? I don't feel like BLG is a comp that's just hard out scaling or anything. I do wonder how the Viego will do later in the game, though. Okay, 369 on a flank right now. TP from Cream as well. I don't know if they can actually start this fight, though. There's not really any proper hard engage for Top Esports, is the only problem. Like, who actually starts a fight unless 369 is actually behind them? Like, it's really difficult for them to start a fight properly. I will not comment on caster selections on stream because there's more to it than meets the eye. Okay. Can't get anything done. Okay, maybe they finish Shun? Oh no, he didn't get the second dash. Okay, TP top from Bin does mean Cream gets to finish a tower on the bottom side, so a kill on 369 in trade for a tower. The wave, I guess Tien just has to catch this wave top side. That's kind of fine. I'd say it's a reasonably even trade, honestly. Despite the fact that it's BLG that grab a kill, the fact that it was TP committed and they lose a tower elsewhere. That flash literally saved Shun's life. If he's just a split second too late there, there's a second E for Renekton and it's fucking doomed.
Really close-knit fights in that top side of the map to get BLG back in a little bit of the driver's seat. The thing is now, though, they're already down 3 dragons. The decision-making is not...
I feel like it's a lot easier for BLG to enact their will on top esports. Like, TES don't really have a way of brute forcing things unless they're on the objective first, and they haven't had mid prio for a long time because of this Lucian army. Feels like it's quite difficult for them to actually threaten unless they commit more members to mid. Uh-oh. Tien even has to ult. Cream just dashed in but didn't get his actual combo off. Cream's gonna have to flash. Maybe Mako just ults him? Yeah, okay. Jesus. Okay. Everyone peels back. Good wall. Nice play from BLG for the tier 1. I feel like Elk is doing such a good job of just playing exactly on a knife's edge. Like, I feel like watching Elk play Lucian, this guy's such a beast on the pick. Like, the way that he is always going far enough forward where he's doing massive damage and putting serious pressure on, but never quite oversteps, you know? He always gets away with it. Knight in the promo was trying his best not to be cringe, which actually worked. Every champion has a mountain to climb. Now I'm your mountain. Cream's about to climb Knight, is he? Saucy. All right. 30 seconds. Unfortunately for TES, Jackulov can't quite pick up another item. Elk is way stronger than Jackulov at this point in the game.
What happens if we don't close the game now? Because BLG are so lethal when you give them angles into a game. Very close in gold. Elk jumping forward again. Has himself that culling if he wants to pull it. Top esports need to be very, very careful with the 3-item Lucian.
How many souls is Jackulov on? Oh my god, he just walked into the culling. Fight's already over. Oh, I was a little bit worried there. I just talked about how Elk never goes too far forwards. Oh, Bin looking for the flank. I think they're just going to 50-50 this. 369 is just waiting for Bin's flank. Oh, he gets it. You know Shun gets those. Okay, surely they finish Shun. Surely. Surely they get anything.
Oh my gosh, so we get ourselves BLG, a really important moment for them. They delay the soul. Close run stuff, though. I really thought they were going to give over 1 or 2 kills, but we have to keep in the back of my minds. You give over, you know, 1 kill.
Boy.
What happens with the Viego? Viego starts to reset. This is a big win condition. At that point for top esports.
Elk? Oh, the W hits a minion as well.
That damage spike is there. Lord Dom's has been completed, and a 3-item Lucian has come to town.
Yeah, just in case anyone's complaining about Lucian as a champion, like, no one can play this champion. Welcome
Watch
to
LPL.
We don't even get to see the chunk before this from.
It feels good to talk about how great someone is, and then immediately the color casters start talking. How the hell does that Azir ult not hit him? Elk barely getting away with that, honestly. That should have hit. I've seen those hit before. Yeah, it feels good that I'm complimenting Elk, and then the color caster on the cast starts complimenting Elk as well. Feels fucking good, man.
Absolutely. I think Cream has gone from strength to strength. This game's been not the cleanest for him so far, but again, first game on a final stage, can't necessarily blame him.
First game in your first finals, it's all right.
Yeah, I'm not. But the thing is, right, you can understand why, but for this player, he's got to stand up. He's against Knight in that mid lane as well. Knight, one of the greatest mid
Player webcams are really low quality. I feel like Mako just doesn't feel tanky at all. Like, the amount of damage Elk has been doing to him every time he chunks him. I know he's only on 2 items. He's slowly getting there, but Lucian's a monster, man. Especially when he's in the right hands. Absolutely destructive.
That's what they're trying to do. Overload numbers in the mid lane to stop Elk taking over the game. Huge item spikes. Could be what BLG used to fight their way back into the game even more. Again, remember, Top Esports actually had a very good early game, considering the composition which BLG have, the pushing mid, the pushing bot. Top Esports won that first fight. It has been Elk, really, with this Lucian power spike, which has given BLG a fighting chance, and now an advantage in the mid game.
And I think a quiet factor that's really going to start coming to a head here is how Ben...
I think he went with the Hollow Radiance because of the wave player. It's really, really strong. Plus, you're playing against triple AP with the Nami, Maokai, and Talia. So I think it's fine. I'm not really criticizing Mako's build, more just like, it's kind of insane how long it takes. Oh, what a pick! He just gets one shot. Mako was in the knockup as well, so he couldn't even use his ult. I don't know why they were face checking that.
Once again, shows off how sharp those antlers are. They're going to push in towards this mid lane in a turret. I think Top Esports are very lucky this isn't a Baron going with it.
I cannot believe we've gotten to this state with such a tough climb.
I'm kind of, yeah, I don't know. I feel like Jackie walking at the same pace as Mako there. Like, maybe Mako face checks that alone, but even then, I feel like the rest of the gang was not able to help. Give us a replay, give us a replay. I don't really feel like there's that much threat of a dive here. Oh, what a flick back! They actually, nobody dies. That's kind of insane that TES survived that. Like, the Zonyas comes out from Cream, Mako eats Jackie Love, suddenly everyone's fine. 369 is threatening a flank. It's like, oh, okay, maybe BLG have to just fuck off. I genuinely can't believe they get no kill there.
The ability to change space on the map is so important, and this is
So,
a play which really broke open this last phase of things. Knights and Elk.
why are we looking from this angle, man? I want to see what the fuck actually happened. I know they face checked. I wanted to look at the mini-map.
Both of them, the positioning a little too close from Mako. Knight punishes so hard with Elk backing up with damage.
Okay, I guess we just never know. We just never know. It seemed kind of in to me. It's crazy that this is the final. It's crazy that so many of the legends of the LPL are just not here today. Okay, Chun's kind of run it. Elk's going nowhere. That's Baron.
Doesn't matter that they're on soul point. They go towards top side instead and take 2 huge kills. Top Esports, this should be the Baron. What hero plays have we got left from BLG?
Don't need to have your own hard engage if they engage for you. I mean, I feel like that's a great example of, like, what happens when the fight doesn't start with Knight getting a flick back on Jackie Love. And Jackie Love's not chunked by Elk before the fight even begins. Oh, Mako even survives. Oh my god. Oh, Bin lives. Jackie Love. Great bit of movement. Oh! On has missed a couple of flash bubbles this game. It's a little awkward. Okay, BLG, they get themselves the Drake. That's 2. Woo! Man, this game is spicy. This game is fucking spicy. Do we know center stacks? I've not seen in a while. 90. 90.
Survives with the Baron buff. Important for him means that he'll have 1 lane of pressure at least.
Bin sticking in that fight is insane. The man is a boxing legend in League of Legends, apparently, as we take a look back at it.
And even in game 1, feels like we've got multiple rounds with some heavyweights.
So Shun just committing onto 369. I don't know if they just... I don't know where they thought the rest of the gang was. Like, even have vision in the bot side jungle, so you kind of know. I must have thought 369 was showing to stop while the rest of the gang goes for Drake or something. Oh, oh no, Cream.
Oh my goodness, he's on the other side of the wall. There's the Emperor's Divide, his own wall going up.
Ah!
Not going to be enough to take him out. He is out of the fight
Mako
now.
didn't have ult as well. It's literally just coming off cooldown now. Okay, Cream, no flash, no ult. That's kind of big. But no ults for the whole of BLG. So actually, the fact that Cream survives and TP's back in, this is actually really bad for BLG. Like, they don't get the pick that they were looking for. It costs them 4 ultimates. It's really hard to defend against this Baron push now.
Something we talk so much about is Jackie Love on the Senna. Yes, he's undefeated, but he's also the late game scaler right now. And that damage from Cream's going to really start coming online now that we're getting to 2-3 items.
I'm curious if Jackie Love will start farming at this point. 369 has Baron as well, so him being separate top is good. He can pressure solo.
Go for it just yet. Turret getting low. Okay, we got a 1v1 between Ben and 369.
Oh,
369
oh!
all day. Come to the king and you better not miss. 369 with a solo.
Oh, and he ults in with that Dominus. Gets himself a very important solo kill. It felt like BLG were maybe
What just happened?
in the mid lane. They can't now. They don't have been able to.
I mean, we didn't really see the setup. I mean, 369 just walks at him. Man, been feeling the pressure.
Contrast between this game 1 of this series and the entirety of
The
the
Aatrox pick doesn't feel like it's it right now.
In fact, we're getting such back and forths, and these two guys going at it yet again.
Ben elects to go for this trade as well. That's what we're really highlighting in this replay. He comes out of the brush, tries to chunk him out. Now you understand.
Nice positioning from 369, dodges the sweet spot.
He can't keep up that lane of pressure with the
I mean,
Baron buff, which top esports have.
I think Bin just really overestimating how much damage he has there.
A bad decision.
I think maybe not seeing the,
At the end of this, top esports, they have themselves the
whatever that item's called,
not that much.
sword.
Advantages they do have though are the fact that they have an Azir getting towards critical late game.
Executioner's calling.
Which is really nasty.
Yeah.
And you have the center as well starting to stack up. So the next team fight we go towards, just look to see how obnoxious it is to try and take down those long range carries.
The healing reduction
Grace for BLG is that they
is what I'm
did
trying to
not
say.
for a second time in
So a
row.
lot less sustained for Bin than maybe he was expecting. I don't know at what point that was picked up.
To approach this game right now, but the fact that they've been able to delay top esports is huge. They'll need to continue capitalizing on that.
Well,
Oh,
so
boy.
BLG, we said they're kind of on the back foot. They don't have themselves a lot of vision control now. No wards actually even into the river.
So TES, pretty hefty lead at this point. This does feel like unless TES throw basically at this point, this should be a win. I will say, Elk did a good job of like really pushing the Lucian power spike in the mid game. Literally just that engage from Shun around Baron. That's the moment that this game was lost. Or at least that's the point where BLG stopped having the ability to contest in a meaningful way.
So a minute until Dragon now. Have we seen any advances from BLG? They managed to claim some vision in their bot side jungle. A little bit towards the bot side of the map. I think they get themselves that bot side.
So Drake in a minute.
That's important. It means that they're not playing completely blinded.
It's TES throw.
Now we get towards the point.
Yeah, we'll see, mate. We'll see. We'll see. I don't think they will. I don't think they're a throw team this year.
Maybe that move speed ends up ending the team fight as well. So both of these teams, no mistakes allowed now.
Darling, Mako soaks it. Has he overdone it? Oh, Cream! Good flash from Elk. Tien's fucked. Oh no, ult's over. Cream's on yours. How is everyone still alive, man? This comp is fucking invincible.
You can see the damage numbers from Elk. He almost throws the life for it again. We were saying if he jumps forward, good chance he dies now. Now he's caught on the flank angle. Might have to ult early.
Oh, Ben's trying to get a little revenge on him here with a little help from Knight too. 369 going to slice his way out of that one. Has the rest of the team coming down the
Jackie Love's here. Okay, TP's across the fucking board. Tien's almost here too. So BLG are now kind of just chunked off the back of that previous play. Neither team has a lot of ults to work with. It's literally just Knight's wall, which is not that significant. Everyone from TES gets on the right side of it, so it does nothing. Are we just going 50-50? Surely not. If they can get onto Shun... Nice, okay, that's Soul. Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's just BLG were chunked before the fight. Oh, Bin! Fair play, mate, fair play. Cream finally hits an ult. Oh, Tien's an even better fucking Aatrox. Oh, wait a second, they've won? How the hell have they won that? I didn't see what was happening on the bottom side of the fight. So Bin gets Jacula, and Tien starts Aatroxing against BLG and kills Elkanon, but apparently Shun and Knight killed everyone else? Is there a reason finals was 1 hour earlier than the last BF5s we had? I have no idea, dude. I have absolutely no idea. I don't even know. I didn't know it was this early. I almost missed the first game, dude. I booted up at 10 o'clock so I was ready to watch opening ceremony and stuff. I was going to, like, talk about the series before it began. So Mako goes in. Bin gets on the back line, flashes, kills Jackie Love. That's all good. He gets stunned and killed. Cream then gets his ult on Shun. Shun goes in, flashes back. I guess they're just all already dead. Knight just kind of one-taps everyone. Oh my god. If BLG actually wins this game, maybe it's not winnable. Huh? Doesn't even proc his GA. That must have been single-digit HP. Okay, Baron for BLG. Surely they win now. With Baron, like, Lucian's so good in these scenarios. He's full build, by the way. Knight is having an insane game as well.
It does come down to a flip, but I think Tien was always putting himself in harm's way to go towards this. It is a 50-50. It comes down to a 50-50. He just about gets away with it. Elk comes out the better for it. He is now on.
He got stunned as well. Knight dropped down the Unraveled Earth as he came in. I'm amazed he got away with his life, honestly.
We've seen time after time, Elk will jump forwards, but someone's managing to turn some damage back. If he gets himself some sustain, maybe it allows him to take those chunks.
Hey, welcome to the stream anyway, Snapple. Hope you're doing alright this morning. Sorry about the weird scheduling stuff. It's been a weird year for LPL in general, to be honest. Nice little chunk there. Yeah, it's literally 5v5 of all Houdinis. Mako being the bloke underneath the table that nobody in the audience sees. Oh my lord. Elk literally just 1v5s with his culling. What is that? Tidal Wave hits as well. That's one. Cream should die too. Oh, Bin can't get... Oh, yeah, he can't get out again. There's also a wave here anyway. Jesus. If Elk doesn't get MVP... Oh, I guess Knight will get MVP. I don't know. I feel like Elk put so much pressure on this game. Even though his scoreline's not that insane, like, I really feel like Elk was the reason that BLG won this. But I think Knight had a really good game too. I honestly think if BLG wins this game, like, it could be a 3-1, maybe even a 3-0. Because, like, I mean, I guess they're going to be going on to Red Side next game, but if you're winning these games where, honestly, BLG have looked a bit sloppy, like we've seen mechanical misplays from On a few times, Bin getting solo killed, Shun just kind of running it in a couple of the scraps as well. Like, if they're winning this game, I think it's going to be hard to beat them. If they start to warm up throughout the series, like, they look like a comfortable favorite. Feels like Elk and Knight are absolutely on it to start the day. The rest of the gang, less so. Is this the TES ideal comp? I don't know. I don't know if there is necessarily an ideal comp. Culling is just so strong. This is just like, you got to ban Lucian. You just got to ban Lucian. Or pick Lucian when you're on the blue side.
They back off from that turret. They have 2 inhibs down already. They might be facing the tutorial League of Legends where you take down every single inhibitor beyond that point. Can they survive to the Elder, though, is the important thing. They just need to survive towards that. Maybe they can go for a Hail Mary around that objective.
Yeah, TES's composition is really hard when you don't have control. Also, Viego at this point in the game, it's really hard to impact anything. Cream also has just not existed. Cream needs a big ult. Let's see it. Okay, there we go. Oh no, the wave!
How many times have we seen this game?
Fantastic disengage play from BLG. He's really tried, folks. It's not for lack of trying, that's one thing for sure.
Ah, boy.
For flashes, but not able to get that key
I think he was a little bit too telegraphed. Like, you watch him walk up, and I thought he was going to call off the play, and then he just kind of hard committed anyway. Oh god, Elder's coming up, and there's no flash on Cream. It's not good for TES. No flash on Elk, though. Oh, they found Shun. I don't think they can pick him. Oh boy. They need to finish Shun. They need to finish Shun. Okay. Oh, and they get Cream out as well. And they're winning the top side of the fight. That's huge from Top Esports. They have the sustain from Jackie Love as well.
Yes, the smite being down means that BLG, they can't go for a 50-50. They'd have to look for a fight. Top Esports.
Oh, they don't know there's vision.
They have TPs. They have TPs. If they commit to the Elder Dragon, they could
Oh god. BLG are going to get this.
Game 1 of the finals.
Game 1.
Oh god.
Elk is so confident on this Lucian. He has stepped up every single time.
This doesn't feel good.
They lose their jungler, but they can just keep threatening the fact that Cream doesn't have teleport.
This is too stressful for me, man. It's only game 1. I can't handle this. Oh, good lord. All right, 369 trying to set up a flank, but he's alone. He's gone too deep. They didn't have any vision control. Oh, I don't think they can kill him, though. Elk doesn't have ult. Oh, Elk's overcommitted. Oh, my God. This is too tense. Bin. Oh, movement from Jackie Love. Ah! What is this game? Nobody can die. This is ridiculous. Oh, God. TN is so low. No, basically no flashes in the whole fucking game. It's just Bin and Jackie Love that have flash. Bin's on the top side. Oh, God. Oh, God. Please don't 50-50. Oh, what a knockback. Great stun coming in. Shun just ults into the knockback. What can you do? Shun might have gone too deep. Oh, he walks out. That's TN's GA as well. Jackie Love 1 HP in a dream. That's game. Woo-wee. God damn BLG. And it's a clean ace as well. It's a clean ace. Wait, the inhib's going to respawn and ruin everything here, I think. The inhib respawned. Oh, there we go.
After game 1 in the grand finals, these teams have played 6 games against each other. You want to know how many times blue side has won? You got to hazard a guess? 100%. I think it's a 100% win rate. I mean, credit to Top Esports. They tried to come up with something different.
God damn. That was fucking tense. That was a tense late game. My lord.
They can't quite make it happen. Still, great series of skirmishes. I really like what they did, particularly around those early grubs. They just couldn't quite manage to control the map as soon as all those outer turrets went down.
Yeah, and I love that the story continues to be bot lane. Whoever got the kills early, I'm just saying, it took a long time to get there. Elk got first blood.
I don't know how much that was to do with the later phase.
Bit of an adaptation from Top Esports in this game number 1. We'll see if they try to continue that, I guess, in game number 2. But BLG, they're fighting strong, and their form is good. We'll see you in game number 2. We'll see you at the lounge.
Ah, damn. Why Dom and Cage are not co-streaming? I couldn't tell you, dude. They probably thought it starts at 11. Since everyone in the world seems to have thought that it started at 11. I don't know why it's not started at 11. I don't know. It's a weird morning. It's a weird morning. Right. Maybe we need to both just started. I'm gonna update my stream title. I think I've not gone hard enough with the capitals. Need to go harder. We're currently sat pretty at 15 viewers across both platforms. I don't get how LPL just started an hour early, by the way. Like, I just don't understand. I just don't understand. There must have been an assumption somewhere. I mean, no, it can't just be BST because half of playoffs has been during BST. I want to go back and rewatch the last fight. I'm seeing a meme about Jackie Love's flash.
Are they going to use the tidal wave express? Oh my god, they got Mako. BLG, they're moving forward. 369 has found Elko. Maybe they get the damage there as now. Oh, Burst Divide not going to hit anybody there. Elder is getting low. 369 on the other side, but he can't keep it going. And Ben has made the difference. Tien, is he going to do it? No, he gets shut down.
Oh, it must have been a previous fight.
Double taps. Jackie Love getting chased down by the wings of the world ender as Ben comes up clutch.
Never mind. Oh, shall I watch the opening ceremony? I don't know how long it is, but
That BLG will be
yeah, Kelsey's on the hype train too. Lyrics on the hype train.
more on their toes. They saw what to
Okay.
Beautiful.
We'll watch the opening ceremony while we're in the break. That's right, I said TES 3-2, baby. Which in hindsight, I should have said BLG 3-2 because they start on the blue side. That's pretty cool, the light like falling onto the stage. Can't even see the plays on the screen. I feel like they should just be showing the actual plays on the screen. Oh, posture check. How can you do me like that, bro? How can you do me like that? Okay, cool shards and stuff. Oh, these are all the finals results, are they? Oh, no. That's playoffs results. NIP was in there. It's definitely not finals results. I just realized that was sort of an accidental roast. I didn't mean it as a roast. There it is, the Silver Dragon. It's a turbo sweeper. Worried I'm gonna actually miss the next game now. Oh, that's cool. The fucking outlines from the sweeper. Right, so then they do player announcements. Is that it? That was kind of disappointing. And they walk into the middle of the stage and... Wait, and then when they jumped into... The draft was basically done? They didn't even get a chance to talk about the draft. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and looking at particularly top esports and what they're not able to deal with, I felt like when we're looking at BLG particularly, they always had an ace up their sleeve whenever top esports.
I'm just going to fast forward so we're back to live.
Whether it was setting up bot lane, whether it was having a top lane flank from bin that they could capitalize off during team fight, BLG just had the answer, and top esports didn't necessarily find a way around it.
Yeah, I think it was more actually finding a play that cracks the game wide open, right? I feel like BLG always kind of at, like, you know, not even really arm's length away, and just consistently having the window.
I really like that screen they've got at the back. That wait for the wide shot again. Oh, I haven't got Epic Pen open.
And take out some of those infrastructures really did slow down their ability to kind of prevent BLG from even finding these windows in the first place.
Yeah, because how do you have a gold advantage, but you have one inhibitor tower left? You know, like that's a couple of questions that we need to look at, but particularly when we're looking at this performance here, Trouble, you particularly highlighted Elk, and Elk was a player
Got my pen.
very much
Can you see that on the stream?
Deserves most valuable player of this game, particularly, I mean, with the amount
Yeah,
of
Elk gets some good stuff.
the entire team, that's put carry in.
I'm gonna tell people to stay tuned because we've got some Easter egg after in this desk right here about Elk.
Snapple, I cannot say anything live on the internet.
These guys have played together for the longest time. They have developed
It will be held against me in a court of law. I really don't get that play from Jackie Love and Mako. That was such a huge in.
Point of pressure in the team, whether this is the Kalista, whether it's the Varus, whether it's the Lucian, early game 2 versus 2 that they can get advantage.
The culling damage is just bonkers.
Kill is all it takes, and we've been talking a lot about Ruler as well in terms of how good are you at pressuring with Lucian. This was a team comp where they got
yeah, where they just kind of walked in. This screen here, they used it. Yeah, look. Putting stats on it. I think that's fucking sick.
Yeah, and then his positioning, I think, in the mid game is the other thing I really want to highlight. He, generally speaking, knows his limits really, really well. He knows when to not necessarily overstep, and it's definitely a thing amongst AD. Jackie Love's in this bloody series. Like, do I really need to? Like, you know what I mean? So, he invented it as far as the LPL AD carries are concerned. So, yeah, I just think the fact that Elk and Honest is the.
I'm gonna put that in the like work chat, letting them know that's sick.
This is just another plethora of games that's going to be added to the case study of that argument.
Yeah, when we're looking at Elk particularly, he is is a player that when it comes to that AD carry pool, when it comes to that win rate, when it comes to being able to put the team on your back and doing as much damage as you possibly can in a role that might not necessarily always allow you to do so because you will get dove, his Lucian is phenomenal. It is important to highlight though here that the career record Trouble is for 2024.
For 2024, it's just a spring split, which makes the stats like even more impressive, right? He's got a 90% almost win rate. What's really impressive is the
It's not bad, is it? It's not bad. That's not.
Whenever he plays the champion,
That's not his career record.
The majority of
Is that what they just said?
Damage and 900 damage per minute consecutively, consistently alongside.
He's definitely played way more than 9 games across his career.
Game right now would be no different with the amount of damage that he did in game. I feel like we're talking about the problem of the Kalista and Elk. They took that away. Now, Jamada, we're talking about a problem with the Lucian and maybe having to take that away.
Yeah, and this is the problem with Elk, right? He's got the ability to play these champions like Lucian and Kalista and Draven as well, don't forget. But he's also a phenomenal hypercarry player. So it is kind of a pick of your poison because, all right, great. You stop Elk from having pressure in the bottom side by banning away Lucian, maybe taking away, the Kalista.
I agree.
Now
It's because they don't have moving cameras.
something like a hypercarry like a Zeri with a Lulu, and then you've got to deal with that after 20 minutes. It's going to feel like a complete nightmare. So I hope top esports have something planned. I think in terms of adaptations moving
I want to take a screenshot of it.
the game plan has to be trying to shut down bot lane at the very least to give yourself a platform to play off of after those sort of first 15-20 minutes.
When you're talking about shutting down the bot lane particularly, are you looking forward to more AD carry bans? Because again, Kalista ban on that first rotation.
Love it. Okay, anyway.
You want in-game setup to be more choking out the bot lane?
Yeah. I think realistically, draft here would be a band-aid to it. I think this is a lot more about gameplay. This is more about TN maybe. I understand why he would want to path towards the top side, at least for one clear, but it did kind of set up for Elk to just basically get all of that freedom throughout that game. So early pathing, maybe trying to secure a mid lane matchup where they can actually find priority to then move down Cream a little bit more consistently to make it a 4v2 or a 4v3, where again they can just slowly drain Elk of resources, but also put Jackie Love in a position where he can actually carry as well.
I feel like I want to echo this specifically because I don't think a lot of people noticed how much Knight was doing throughout this entire game. I think it was 15 minutes into the game. He had roamed 5 times onto that Talia, tried to get his team ahead. So I feel like even though, you know, the whole glory of the flashy plays went towards Ugg, and rightfully so, I feel like Knight was doing so much of that carrying behind the scenes, quote unquote, because he was also very fantastic.
And that's why I think it's
Oh, what the fuck? Uh-oh.
Can actually see top esports be, again, more proactive in terms of getting Jackie Love a lead. Maybe it also then bleeds into TN having more of a lead. Maybe it bleeds into, of course, Cream having a lead. So one way or another, something definitely has to change, and I think it's more on the proactivity throughout the early game in, again, shutting down that bottom side.
Do you stop that mid lane pressure from...
What made you go TES 3-2, by the way? It was a combination of factors. I love both of these teams, so I was quite happy to predict either. I do think BLG, on average, are the better team. I do think that the peak for top esports is absurdly high. Part of it is just the mojo factor, but it's also just like, I don't know, I just fucking love that team, man. It was vibes. It was vibes. It wasn't down to analysis. It was down to vibes.
Knowing that one member is hiding into Fog of War is gonna cause a lot of the teams to back up, and I feel like you have to resort back to TN playing towards the Sejuani, playing towards the Maokai, having something like a Tristana or a Talia in the mid lane. I'm assuming that top esports is gonna move over to the blue side, so you
Michelle is asking me for feedback on the cast. I wasn't really super listening.
But then you have to deal with the bot lane too, and it's like, you know,
you have first pick, right? You can pick your favorite bot laner.
I said earlier, draft is a bit of a band-aid for it. I think finding reliable engage as well, because this draft wasn't necessarily one that's looking to be proactive. I think that's also something that's naturally pretty important to highlight. It's Azir, it's Tom Kench Senna. These guys aren't looking to get, you know, out into plays. They want people to come into them.
I mean,
and then
we've seen them try.
They tried, it didn't work out. Especially Cream was really struggling to find shuffles. Not even necessarily his fault. I think that BLG really just kind of man-marked him incredibly well, whether it was waves, whether it was bubbles from on, or just generally great timed flashes to respond to him dashing in. It felt like Cream wasn't able to have the kind of impact he wanted in team fights because he was put in a position where he has
On
to
had a
almost be the
quiet
initiator
and
because of that lack of
awkward game.
engage
really necessarily as much discussed at top lane, particularly because we're looking at 369 and Knight. This is a storyline that we're going to be looking at throughout the entirety of the series, where when you're looking at 369 saying that he is the reason why Knight got the titles that they got, Knight looking for third LPL title, 369 looking for that fourth title, that top mid lane interaction, that top side of the map is.
This is a long break. Where the fuck is the games?
Not just in terms of changing and dictating the pace of the game, but also for history itself.
I think as far as the top lane matchup is concerned, top esports are going to be in a bit of an awkward position because I think 369 is undoubtedly a stronger tank player and a stronger utility player for the team. And whilst Bin has that in his locker, he's not going to be able to necessarily provide that same level of utility. But the issue is if you put 369 on these blindable tanks like Gragas, like Ornn, or anything in that kind of ballpark, then Bin gains access to being able to play things like the Camille, things like the Fiora. He hasn't done it super often, but like things like that as well, the Aatrox, right? Things where you get to free scale throughout lane, and whether it's side lane pressure or flank pressure, that's then another avenue that Bin gets to explore, and that's a very, very scary issue if your game plan is, all right guys, we need to play through bottom lane, we're looking for mid-game team fights. Oh, by the way, 369, here's Ornn, and then you're playing against one of these very irritating split pushers that you have no way to shut down unless 369 pulls out a bit of a clinic. So, yeah, it's important that
I don't feel like this music is very finals.
I think that's why they were looking through the Renekton, because it can shut down a player like Bin in the early stages of the very.
You know what? I'm gonna push you on that actually,
Sure.
because I feel like 369 has looked incredible on tanks.
Yeah.
He's also looked incredible on carries. Like this guy can play both things, right? We mentioned how JDG pretty much put the mark on him of being one of the best tank top laners there is, and sort of like deprived him, if you will, a little bit off of the carry potential that he had. However, prior to that, back when he was on top esports, he was one of the carry top laners that the team had, and he has sort of transitioned into this more bruisery slash carry player, if you will, towards the top side of the map. I feel like we saw also a solo queue towards Bin, and I feel like it's going to be a huge part of allowing, if not a counter pick, just a very strong top lane pick like the Aatrox, like the Renekton, something that's more blindable to try and shut Bin down on your own. Else is going to be going around and doing this 8k lead on Twisted Fate and backdooring into victory.
Yeah, that's the issue. You just can't give Bin freedom. Even if you want to pick something, you know, that works well for the team composition, if you do that and it's not R5 specifically when Bin's already blinded a champion topside.
This is really boring.
Too difficult to do.
So
Give me
you
the
can't
games.
Bin-
Give me the games.
You can't give Knight the freedom to rotate towards
No,
bot lane and give bot lane.
basically,
freedom to be able
you
to
can't
can't
actually give
the
them
bot
any
lane
freedom.
the freedom to get any resources and get ahead, because then Elk is just going to be up in
No
your
flame
face.
to the desk
So
there directly, more just
what can you
pick your
give?
poison.
I don't want to watch
That's
desk anymore. I want to watch the games. There's nothing they can do to entertain me here.
The safest poison to give is probably Bin at the end of the day, right? It's top side of the map, tends to be isolated. You just kind of have to hope that whatever lead you curate throughout the rest of the map will be fine. So far as that game 1 is concerned, 369 had Bin's number.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
I think you can continue to kind of go down this angle of look for these kind of blindable bruisers, things like the Renekton, things like the Aatrox, and see if BLG are willing to handshake that. And then again, look for more reliable proactivity through the draft. Maybe something like an early Nautilus lock-in. As much as I don't like it, gets
Didn't see
the
draft
job
game
done,
1. Did
right?
369 get R5 counter pick?
Press a button,
I don't know.
you've got a free knock-up, and
But I
then
can
it looks
find
like
out.
You commit onto it. That's just kind of how the game goes.
Yeah, I feel like they kind of locked themselves into a composition in general that wasn't necessarily very easy to engage or make plays on. And I think you highlighted very well that Cream literally had to be faker in this particular game to try and set up plays. And unfortunately, because they knew that their only threat was that
Pick some bands.
never allowed that access. I feel like having a go button like the Maokai ult, like the Sejuani ult, something
No,
is
it was
non-committal or so
Bin got counter pick.
could also
It
be one of
was
these champions that you're looking for, especially
R4
now that TES is not on right
was the
now, not
Renekton.
manning it out
R5 was
themselves. So you're looking for this
the Viego.
easy go buttons, I feel like, 'cause the
Etienne.
execution was there when they actually
Okay,
got
here we
these
go.
fights, they were playing them well.
Yeah, but they immediately decided to take the Lucian away, and Ari taken off as well. So that does put top esports in terms of a situation of, okay, do you want to continue that mid-side, top-side pressure in terms of bans, or do you want to rotate more towards that bot lane?
Well, for now, I'm peeking over at Treble's tablet.
You're looking at my notes?
I'm looking at, I'm copying her homework. No, she's got the draft on her screen from last game. There you go. This is a perfect adaptation. If they want to lock this in first,
Don't get
the
fooled, it's
Nautilus,
going to be an AD carry.
it's probably
Don't
going to be an
get
AD.
Okay.
But, you know,
No
with
Varus, no Callista, no Lucian. Tom Kench cons, so Senna's sort
kind
of...
looking more or less the only
Senna's not really
thing
gone. It wouldn't surprise me if Jackalove goes Senna anyway.
towards this Nautilus, and boom, the problem is already solved from game number
So you
1.
could go, like,
To find
You could go Talia with Vi here, or you could just go Talia. You don't even have to go Vi.
Lane matchup specifically, the mid game can look a little bit cleaner with that engage.
Are you ready? This is going to be Senna Sion or something, and then we're going to see a lane swap. Jackaliv's going to play Tristana bot. You heard it here first, folks.
You can just slam in something like the Draven and just play more aggressive, try to dive them and set the Senna behind from the get-go. However, BLG right here, they're hinting that they're just scaling throughout this entire game. So I feel like top esports need to lock in some proactive picks to shut them down, like the Zinzao, like something that can gank very early on together with a more aggressive bot side of the map.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I feel like the Vi got left open actually.
That works.
That was obviously the trade-up between these two.
So you go Vitalia, I guess, with Tien Cream.
Two forms of very, very reliable engage. I think
they look similar, right?
Yeah,
Nautilus are and
I know they're functionally the same. Without Shun, maybe leaning on someone like Jax on 3 because it's banned away. I feel like they should have a pretty good time skirmishing. And
I'm kind of surprised to see the prio of Vi when you're not going for a specific mid combo. I guess you combo with the Nautilus quite well.
Why even take the risk of going towards something like Draven when it can be a little bit coin flippy?
Is there a point where you
So we go Jinx, scaling at 80 carry, setup locked in.
I don't think so.
What do you ban here from BLG? So you're going to ban the Talia, right? Ari's already gone. What else do you even want to ban?
If I make what I'm saying to Tien,
I guess you can ban something for top side.
immediately overstack the ult, right? If we need it to actually take down the same target,
Bro,
awesome, chain CC them, but
Bin is going to lock in a tank blind versus 369.
tank play generally
12 months ago,
they're giving him the on. So this is BLG saying we want a full-blown
12 fucking months ago, it was 369 that made Bin play the fucking tanks.
Off and try to persuade me that the draft on the right is not a top esports draft. Because right here, BLG has turned a lot of our expectations upside down. Shun on a Maokai last game, and right now Bin on a tank in this particular game. I would love to see the reply coming in because things like the Twisted Fate are up for grabs right now for 369. He can pull out on them what they did to him in game 5. So a lot of the carry potential, Cream Sakali as well, getting knocked out with the
You got a ban Talia. You got a ban
Really,
Talia.
really important note here. Top esports
I think it's just going to be Hui from Cream.
Ornn is going top. They are actually
it could be
considering this as
support.
Ornn center bot lanes, and
Or maybe it's BLG saying Cream can't play Talia.
into also potentially dealing with 3-man bot lane dives.
Yeah, I don't know. The schedule was wrong. The schedule was wrong, mate. I don't know why the schedule was wrong, but it was. I almost missed it as well. I only went live early enough because I was tuning in to like watch the opening ceremony and stuff. I don't know. Schedule was just turbo wrong. So, Top Esports are predicting that this is actually on support alongside the Senna, which would suggest BLG playing Senna support top for Elk, swapping into 369. The Wukong is good too because not only is it good for Shun, it's great in the team fights, it's also sort of a flex. If the Ornn goes support, the Wukong could theoretically go top. We've not seen a lot top Wukong, but there's been like whisperings of top Wukong. Honestly, maybe Urgot for 369. I don't think it's on top. That's the problem. I think you're getting counterpicked top. The Aatrox is gone. What's been going? Ready, Jax. I think the Hui is not particularly surprising here. This is a much better comp for top esports in terms of like how you're going to play things out. Oh yeah, Rek'Sai. I kind of completely forgot about Rek'Sai. Bro. On goes Camille. Are you ready? And the Ornn does go top instead. Okay. So it's Rek'Sai top, Ornn support, Wukong jungle.
And go top or jungle with the exception of Ornn. So I think this will be the final formation, but we'll have to see as the swaps will continue to come through.
And historically in the previous series,
okay, so how do we feel about these competitions? You're going to have Bush on top side, the Rek'Sai. Oh, sorry about that, guys. You're going to have push mid and bot for top esports. It's possible we get lane swap shenanigans here. With a Nautilus on the side of top esports and an Ornn on the side BLG.
That's us. I can't believe it. We're actually here. Welcome back, everyone. We are here for game number 2. Love to hear some of the different kind of stylized points that we were getting in the approach that game 1 offered us from Top Esports and BLG.
Man, I kind of rushed through the opening ceremony. I really had time to watch the whole thing, huh?
Arguably, you'd say the other side. Wait, didn't Top Esports draft a lot of what BLG have done?
I was so excited to tweet about Bin picking an Ornn in finals.
And the flexibility we have between these two teams. They know each other inside and out at this point. This is their 7th game played within like a week of each other. They've had a lot of recent history. And now we get to see, can Top Esports keep that blue side win rate alive and get themselves a first win in this series?
The last series was very back and forth. We went all 5 games, but if you look at the games individually, it was literally decided by like 15 minutes every single time except for game 4 and game 5. This game 1 is a very different feel to start off this series against these two teams because we saw a lot of trading early on. TN and Shun didn't even
Yeah, Rek'Sai does really well into the Renekton. Renekton, I mean, Renekton's not going to, like, it's not going to die a bunch in lane or anything like that, but he won't have the pressure that you kind of want when you're locking in Renekton.
Towards the very late game against BLG, but it was a close game. They would like to make sure this one cuts their way instead, though. Maybe make it a little less close as well. We've got ourselves some very different drafts, really, from what we've seen from the entirety of playoffs.
All right, here we go.
The center Ornn is something that we do play a lot in the LPL. As soon as that was locked in, I was thinking, yeah, you know, actually the center Ornn looks like it's really good. It works like it.
It's like, get the fuck off of me, bro. He's not got his fluff on his microphone.
How did it go off?
Maybe he was just, he was so high impact.
Referees look so fucking nervous, dude. What the hell?
I see. Now, do you think...
Working theory.
They look really uncomfortable.
Do you think there's a little bit of animosity?
Okay, they're vibing again now.
Getting solo killed by 369
Ooh.
from that first game.
Well, the thing is, it's a very, because we wanted to talk about this at some point, right? Because we were talking about how this time last year, Ben lost out to 369, and 369 said, well, this guy only plays for laning phase. I'm going to play tanks, and I'm going to team fight better than you. Well, this time, you know, 369 gets the solo kill, he loses the game, and Ben had some really good team fights. What, do you think that adds into it?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah?
I'd say so. What I find really interesting about their story, since we have a little bit of time here, is 369 wasn't a tank player when he was first gaining steam, when he was first coming in. He was the Urgot, he was the bruiser topside, he was a carry. But he
Yeah.
has developed his style
Agreed, just
into
honestly really smart drafting
best tank play we have in topside
from
in the
BLG.
LPL. And I think it is a statement
Considering you're on red side, and red side has been pretty terrible across the world this patch,
and I think it's something that Ben definitely
feels
takes
pretty good.
Absolutely, both these top laners top draw as we get ourselves into game 2.
crowd alive and well. We get to it now again. Game number 1, very quiet early. One of the latest games.
That's a loud crowd.
Two teams going
Oof.
together. Looking for a little engage on.
Echo wanted it.
This is another point we want to talk about. This is the first time we've seen the Ornn.
Oh man, I wish I was working today.
Seen it elsewhere in the LPL.
This
It's
sucked.
not a surprising duo in the context of the region, but these two haven't played it themselves. Last game we were talking about how Jackal and Mako, they were undefeated on the Santa lanes themselves, so they got themselves a first loss for that one. It used to be
All
kind
right.
of like a mark of dominance. In
John
early
spots
season,
TN. They
when
both
you
know
would
they're
jump
both
over
starting
the
top
top
side.
see if you could beat them with them after they've used it on them. Nautilus getting a level 1 hook
Yeah, I
through.
don't know if you want to face check a Nautilus here.
Realizing he probably doesn't want to take the level 1 there against Mako.
That's a really awkward start to the lane for BLG. I don't know why On was moving in there.
So basically what happened
Oh.
was it looks a little weird that he's standing around for the hook.
He was stopping them getting vision
put down on the jungle star.
because Shun now swapped to the bot side.
Last game actually is that TN didn't path towards bot side in a very important early first clear. And one of the reasons why Top Esports couldn't really end up getting the early jungle pressure.
I wonder if Shun goes for something cheeky here, does front maybe Wolves and then could go down towards bot side.
Really not great amounts of HP.
Yeah, you got a little bit of sustain from Elk. It's going to help out a lot. And Mako taking a ton of damage on the back end of it. Jackie Love just trying to clear this wave to get them level 2 here.
TN knows.
We end up seeing TN going with some of that unique path.
TN's seen this shit before.
So the thing
He's like,
is,
oh,
not very good
On is contesting the brush 2v1 for no reason. That means Shun is starting bot side.
Red buff steal. I think
Fucking turbo gigabrain TN. He knows what's going on.
Big body, all right. A little bit bigger of a target.
That he is. Mako still. He's had such a history on this champion as well, that Nautilus.
So he'll spot Shun on the chickens as well.
The enemy jungler
Shun doesn't know. Shun lacks critical information.
No one really able to walk to Shen's defense, even if there were anything to happen towards that bot side on the first clear. Tien finds the Krugs as well.
That's awesome from Tien. Shun suddenly discovers what's gone on.
Now the big thing is, Shen has a couple options, right? He can go towards the bot
Oh,
side,
is
start
Tien going to try and
to
gank? It's not a very good gank angle.
which means that if Shen goes into the enemy jungle and
So
wants to
Shun's
go
just going to get to go into the bottom quadrant here pretty much for free. I thought Tien was just going to, like, sprint to bottom quadrant as fast as possible. Okay, Shun just moves mid.
would have been lovely if he could have blown the flash.
Cream just fears him and walks off like, and what? And what, buddy?
Tien's not really answering towards here now, though. You can see that Mako's here. Jackalov is walking into bot side jungle.
Nice roam from Elk. Answers the roam from Mako. And Mako's actually clearing the camp. Good clone, good clone. Okay. Smite comes out from Shun. He gets the big chicken, which is the most important one. Goes over to Crab.
But it's not only in lane, it's what Mako provides as a shot caller, as a leader to the rest of the map.
Oh, yeah, Mako is
So, Tien pathing down. It was only chickens taken so far, only the big chicken. But the whole bot lane's moved. They know what's going on. Mako can ward. No smite up for Shun right now. Just smite it, Tien? Okay. Smite came back up. Tien's overcommitted. Man, just 5 bodies in that tiny little choke. Nobody can move. It's so funny. I feel like you just needed to move to the bottom side faster. Like, I don't know. I guess maybe he just didn't feel like he could fight for the camps, but the fact that he kind of spent a lot of time top trying to get a gank that was never going to happen, and then moves in and just dies, loses red, loses Krugs. Or did he lose red and Krugs? I think so.
On is a very young player, but he has a lot of seasons under his belt as well. See once it comes through here, On gets to go into an uneven numbered fight.
The replays literally show where the laners are as well. The observers, sorry. Great knockup from On.
It's greedy. You're going in for a steal, but it's just not able to match the numbers. It's an easy first blood.
Then Shun gets Krugs as well, yeah. Alright. Tien doesn't get to play the game. I love this from Elk. Elk is having such a good game on center. He's literally just disallowing anything to happen from Tien. He's just sticking with Shun, jungle buddies, and just making it so Tien can't really impact the game. Tien has... He's got flash. Okay. Right, one grub. One grub. It's the little wins.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite.
Teletubbies isn't a cartoon, dude.
It's exciting. It's everything.
Okay. Ah, the flash from Creep.
Doesn't get the shove back quite back, but there is going to be that.
Nice try, Knight. Nice try.
So, how do we recap all of what's happening here? We're starting to get plates.
Oh, God. This just feels like... Oh, no. Oh, that's not it. On's dead. Oh, no, he's not. Okay, yeah, he is. The knock up there with the stacked up tower shots. I was real nervous for Jackalov for a second. Okay, flash forced. Get revenge from earlier. Oh my god. The dive on turns into a 1-for-1. Jesus Christ, dude. Oh. Oh no, he just ults the wave.
Doesn't stop it. Looks a little bit silly there.
Jackalov's like, guys, I wasn't even there. What do you want from me? But it is,
he still loses a lot, though. So BLG, they lose 2 plates. The kill went onto On, but at the same time, Jackalov forced a reset. Wave crashed on the tower. It'll be a Drake. It's a kill for Elk as well. It's honestly not as one-sided as it feels like it should have been, really. The side of TES. The fact that Jackalov got chunked so heavily by the turret is... Like, this... Elk cannot make this play if Jackalov doesn't get caught under the turret.
I love it, but I'm sat here like, in no other game should this be happening in this kind of way. All the same, though, Elk picking up some gold for himself. It's nice, of course, with the fasting center. it really gets to a point where you're not
Jesus.
necessarily getting all the gold in pocket. Some extra kills can help you pick up some items early.
A bump the like and sub buttons. I appreciate you, Dan. How's it going, man? Oh, the feed is kind of screwing up. I wonder what changed. Oh, I guess the feed is coming from an arena now. That's what changed. I bet there's nothing that the guys in Ireland can do to influence it. I bet it's just the actual feed itself is worse quality.
Is there going to be some monstrous gribbly thing in the dark? Yes, there will be sometimes.
Right, we need a horror game now.
That'd be so great. I mean, what, do you remember the Fiddlesticks trailer?
Can Tien actually do this? I don't know if he has time to do red, yeah.
There was some really spooky stuff going on there. Anyway, you can someone can quote us on that later on.
He might get spotted by this minion wave. I think he's positioned correctly.
Faced against a Rengar as well. That one. But still, BLG, they have themselves their ultimates. That's the big thing, right? We joke about it. But
Okay, so gold's still relatively even. 2-4 on grubs. Next grubs are up in a minute.
Engaged on. There's no flash left on Cream still. Knight could potentially shuffle him back, but no Shen showing on the way. Not going to be the case. Grubs up in just under a minute. Dragon up not nearly on the same timer, so it means that we won't have ourselves these synchronized objectives.
I really want to see something big from Cream this game, like first ever finals. Only one in the server to have never been at an international, never made it to a finals, blah, blah, blah. He's had such a good split. I really want him to finish strong. It'd be so sad if he just has a flub to end the year. And I do feel like I agree with what Jamada was saying on the desk, that like, realistically, yeah, he didn't have the greatest game on the Azir, but he did have to go essentially God mode to have to be that engage tool. Oh, nice. Well played by Jackie to set up the damage. I feel like On needed to just stay under the tower, though, and just use his ult to clear the wave. Obviously didn't know that this was happening.
So yes, BLG, they're going to get themselves 5 grubs, but I really think with the Jinx coming online, and of course I think Jackulov, one of the best AD carries the LPL has ever seen, and one of the very best in the last few years, that's scary now for BLG. This game, despite the fact we talked about BLG being good in the early game, has another story left to it.
We're going to take a look at mid lane, though, but I do also want to talk a little bit more.
Yeah, I do like BLG's comp later on. Oh, no. Oh, he's just going to die again. I don't know if they have the damage to actually kill him, though. Jackulov doesn't have ult. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that was a little overzealous, but they get the tower, even if they don't get the kill.
Anything you can do, we can do better. BLG execute the juggle and take even more on top side.
So 369 is this time.
Do they take even more, though? This might be a tier 2 on the bottom side. I don't think they can actually threaten the tier 2. Okay, reset.
It's going to be first turret over the side of Jackulov. It's a lot of plates over the side of Jackulov. Honestly,
Can they finish the tower? I think so. Pretty sure they can. TP's up for 369. Okay, I'm really glad. I was a little nervous he was going to TP for that. I feel like that would have ended in disaster.
So we have the scaling on BLG's side, something a little bit different, where both these teams have been so predominantly early game-based teams and finding snowballs.
Do you reckon at the end of the series, they're going to do a fan segment where some people get to go on the stage of the arena and get a little gift bag?
Absolutely. I think that both these teams have very powerful engaged tools. You've got the Vi combo, you've got the Nautilus. Both
My thoughts on Shiv Jinx? I think Shiv Jinx is fine. Shiv is just a very, very strong item. Gives you push. Has good stats for the amount of gold that it costs. It has all of the stats that Jinx wants anyway in terms of attack speed, AD, and crit. It's great. I feel like almost any champion, almost any AD carry can build Shiv right now, really. Okay, he's gone.
He's not in trouble. He has ghosts.
The spellbook coming up clutch.
It does, because you're sat there like, oh, hang on. I didn't have as much XP as you. Both of them got cross maps on a number of times, but you can see that really is becoming a bit of a...
Yeah, the fact that 369 and On are like the same level and the same amount of items, feels like you should be able to do more there, but... I think you can do more of the Q hits. Maybe there's a flash commit from Mako and that over the wall, but... Oh, God. Top Esports are going to just lose this series handedly, aren't they?
Top Esports in their last series, I thought they massively outclassed BLG in terms of their macro around this point in the game as well. Yeah. Going in towards mid-game a little bit more as well. This is kind of the start of the mid-game now when you start flinging people up random lanes across the map rather than kind of going into the standard ones. But it feels like BLG, they haven't been...
Feels like BLG are in control of this game. Feels like they've known exactly what they're doing this whole time. Jaculub's pretty strong. COSTREAM hasn't been really a part of the game just yet. I don't know. I feel like Senna gets a lot of value out of being able to just get plates on that.
Both these teams, they're happy to go towards the 3v3s and the 5v5s.
Because the fact that you're not farming, the fact that you get the tower early is really, really nice. Elk has been playing so well today as well. We'll see, though. Only level 6. The amount he has been roaming means that he is like full support Senna. Like, quite often you see Senna's sticking in lane a lot of the time. Look at the level difference between Elk and On right now. 10 and 6. Like, Elk is not the same strength that Jaculov was at this point in the previous game because he's so down in XP. So even though he's got the items, he's definitely not that scary right now. John actually just commits to this. Oh. On predicted the flash, to be fair. Good ult from On. Like, he was predicting that flash, and the flash came through just after. Really nice pick. Really nice pick. Super long range. I thought that was going to be Shun caught out, honestly. With Mako there too, but just the On ult from the other side of the fucking map, plus then Senna ult on top. Like, what can you do? COSTREAM just gets bodied.
Take my soapbox now.
All right,
this man has been building up to this moment for so long. It is a potential for his first finals, but he has been able to take TN to task and have these aggressive moments.
And you know, Shun has been such a core piece of how this team plays, getting into the enemy jungle aggressively. We talked about TN.
Nice fear from COSTREAM.
Absolutely the same thing as well.
But doesn't really matter.
Skirmishing throughout basically hundreds to zero the enemy mid laner, and you know, talking about Shun on a bigger level as well, I think BLG, they're a team which have tried to kind of acquire success, bring in...
Yeah, I mean, the answer of what does Hui do into that is, like, not walk through the jungle by yourself. It's a really good angle from Shun. The fact that Shun is able to get there with nobody spotting him and set it up, that's the big thing that's happened there, as opposed to it being like, Hui can't do it. Like, Hui should never be in that position in the first place. So while I agree, Hui can't do anything, like in the ideal team fight for Top Esports, you've got Mako and Tien engaging front to back, right? With 369. The problem is, if you start to fall behind, I think it's going to be really, really hard to come back in. They have started to fall behind. Like, I don't really know if they're going to be in a position to fight for the next Drake in a minute and a half. In fact, I would argue they're just simply not. They've got scaling carries as well. And Senna is much stronger at this point in the game. What? What are we doing? What the actual fuck are we doing?
Top Esports are left again in the dirt.
I really don't understand the angle from Tien there. You don't have your Renekton there in time. And honestly, the counter dive from BLG is so deadly. They fall down in a, 3-for-1? And it's going to be a mid lane out of turret. It's probably going to be the setup for the Dragon going the way of BLG.
The hell was that?
This is a huge game-defining moment in Game 2.
This is a red side that they have leads on. This is a team composition that if you're behind against them, you're going to have such a tough time in the later game. And Top Esports wanted to have the momentum.
Yeah, I really want to see exactly what happened with the thought process from Top Esports.
I mean,
we can find ourselves a replay of that.
There's no way he knew all three of them were right.
What the fuck was that, man? I genuinely, I'm kind of speechless.
The thing is, even that you see all three So they
They
like
obviously think...
information for it. They do get on top of Elk, but it just feels like the team's way too far away. He's not there comping up the CC.
And the double TP in immediately from BLG, you automatically add two big bodies.
Hey, I mean... I just don't know. I just don't understand, man. They obviously think that they've got a pick. But, like, both solo laners have TP. And then you've got fucking Shun and On, who are both fucking massive. Oh, God. I think this is fucking over.
Has to have a good angle. TN waiting on the side in the tri-bush. Dragon is started up by BLG and already about a quarter health down. 269 is going to move in. He's not looking for a flank. They're looking for a front to back here. Knight was trying to find an angle. He does have Emperor's Divide available. And shifting sands his way over the wall. Dragon getting so low. Here comes the Ornhorn, and the Dragon was secured by 369. They actually find a big engage right back onto him, and Emperor's Divide comes out from Knight.
Oh, God. Oh, God, it's a massacre. Elk survives as well. Okay, Cream gets one. We take those. We fucking take those, bro. Shun's 100% diving this. There's no universe he doesn't. Come on, bro.
This may be his first finals, but he will not come away a victor yet. As he is all alone under tower, he's going to try to get the back off, but Shun is there. The fear coming out, though, and the rest of the team is there to
nice.
knock him down.
And it's a delayed death timer as well. Makes it even worse. Look at the scoreboard.
You can see how hard it is for top esports to
Finals TN, no.
Go into a replay of this and show us exactly what you mean. Now, Knight is just constantly threatening the backline. It doesn't matter that he's on vision. It doesn't change anything. The fact that 369 gets that Dragon. We'll just gloss over that briefly. Big moment. I mean, it's a big moment. It stops that that objective going over. That's really important.
Knight just watched Cream's ear all through game one and is like, watch this. This is how you do it. This is how it's done, buddy.
His Azir has often been criticized, rightfully so.
Nice ult from Cream there, to be fair to him.
Has shown itself as a really good team fighting tool here. And with Shun having so much damage,
We can still hope for a reverse sweep.
if the Azir dies early.
The fact that BLG have taken what top esports tried to approach them with in game number 1 and absolutely decimating them with it, it's not a close game. It is fully in advantage for BLG here, almost 6,000 plus in the lead. How do you come back from that decision-making for top esports?
Oh, God.
It's really hard now. We talked about BLG as a team very, very good at holding on to a gold lead. They have a huge gold lead now. I think they still have the 100% win rate with a lead at 15 minutes. It's an absurd stat coming through from a team which has evolved to play on the same page. I think 2023, midway through spring, the core of this roster was here. Obviously, it was Yugao instead of Knight, but Tabe came in.
Why do I keep believing in TES? They always disappoint. Oh, I don't know, dude. I'm the same. I'm the exact same. Oh, God.
Back-to-back record-breaking splits for BLG. Second finals for the organization. Now
all right.
comes the re-engage from the Ornhorn. Baron getting a little low. Can Tian get in the pit? He does not. It is secured by Elk of all people. And a mad Elk has just come to play. They get the Dawning Shadow across.
Oh, nice ult as well. For Knight. There's nothing they can do. It's over. It's unbelievably over.
Oh man, what is it with other people securing the objectives? It doesn't matter though. BLG, they would have forced top esports into a bad fight all the same. They get the objective, they get themselves the kills. They're going to start once again just turning the screws. And top esports, they gave them a good fight in that last time around. But BLG
Oh, God.
playing games here.
They've just jumped up another 2K.
You're breaking ice. What? Hey, this is just a massacre, dude. This is an absolute massacre. Oh, Bin gets hit as well. Cream's dead. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Mako sacrificed himself to save Cream as well. And then died, so... This is going to be an inhib. We're 22 minutes into the game, dude. Oh, God. Why is TN going in there, man?
This game has just gone from 0 to 100 so quickly. A couple of fights back to back, and BLG have just not looked back. Top esports think a lot of people were expecting them
I mean, On's level 14. He's full on solo lane On.
0-2 down.
On is a higher level than anyone on top esports.
Continue piling on over 10,000 now, moving up to 12,000 gold. BLG, lasting damage done to top esports base, and now top esports trying to give one more fight, but I don't think it's a fight you wanted. Mako's already gone, and the rest of top esports are left.
Jesus Christ. Who says you can't win on red side, eh? 369 goes to the flight when he's way too late. Everyone's already dead. Jesus Christ. This is Senator Zir. This is a scaling comp. Holy shit.
BLG, in only their second finals ever as an organization, are really coming to play. They've never been favorites before. This team has, dealt with their JDG curse. They're not here to stop them this time. Top esports, we thought they could contend with them, maybe bring them the distance. The first two games, yeah, the first one was close. This one wasn't. BLG, they have gone from being a good team in the LPL to genuinely being elite.
And I'm a big reader of body language. You can see massive difference between the two teams. Tien knows that that game was on him. I think there's a lot of situations that it didn't go his way. Smiles, laughter, momentum to BLG. I think it's important to see if top esports can bounce back. We're going to send it to a break, and we'll be on the other side with our analyst desk.
Back it up, boys. I'm trying to curse it as hard as I fucking can. Dude. I've look at this. I'm trying to jinx as hard as physically possible. Back it up, boys. There's no way they come back from a 2-0, right? I mean, that game was genuinely shorter than the break between games. I'm not gonna lie. I can't say I'm hugely confident going to MSI, aside from BLG. I feel like top esports is just gonna get bodied if this is how the final goes. Maybe this is a big learning final. Maybe that's it. It's time for coffee. I think that is the solution. I wonder if, like, shit was going wrong in scrims leading up to this series. Like, I'm amazed at quite how terrible this is looking for top esports. B1 here got B2 Akali, no other way. True, dude. It's the only option. You gotta bring out the nuclear option of B2 Akali. I mean, this is just sad. This is just sad. What do we do? What am I doing with the rest of my day if this is how this goes? This is meant to be 5 games. This is meant to be my whole day. How insane is it if this is a 3-0 and everyone missed game number 1 because the schedule was wrong? Everyone only gets to watch 2 games of the finals. The first ever 2-game finals. Well, how are you guys doing today? What are you guys going to do with the rest of your days after this 3-0? Go back to sleep. Get a play solo queue because you hate yourself. The dream, dude. What rank are you? What do you play? Come on. I've cursed as hard as I can. It's time for the reverse sweep. It's the only way. It's what's going to happen. Diamond 4, Cassante, top 1 trick. Based. I'm an AD carry main. Currently Emerald 3. It's not going well for me.
From top esports. We said we wanted them to be a little bit more proactive, especially on that jungle and mid lane.
IG will win esports World Cup. Maybe.
We were happy with it, but it wasn't necessarily the way that we expected it to be played out.
Just to secure that push, but
easy to pilot. Easy to pilot, right? Very different.
Game 1, season 8 champion in the face check. Game 2, season 9 champions instantly engage. Game 3, season 11 champion. Where do you want to win?
I think the fact that not only you're holding onto this Ornn flex, then you've got
that's a good one.
So much front line with Senna plus a DPS, it just makes team fighting very difficult. The tools, the engage tools specifically that they had, also made it impossible for the carries of top esports to play out the game too.
It was a little bit of a difficult situation to be in, but with that, we still have a most valuable player of the series, the MVP, particularly this time coming around. We saw a lot of moving pieces, but if you had to get, I mean, was it? What, I don't know. Can I spoil it? Would I have to let you know? Yes, it was. It was indeed. Yeah. And the Wukong, the jungle, it was just a perfect fit this time around.
Okay, BLG's draft rolls up, and they have the 3 most boring champions in existence locked in. They have Azir, they have Senna, and they have Ornn. And we're like, we need a proactive piece on the map. We have to have a proactive piece on the map for BLG. Sean sat down, locked his seatbelt, and he was like, say no more. Puts them in the backpack in the early game. Level 3 bot lane Shun, Death, Taxes, and him doing this to every single team at level 3 playing through the bot side of the map. And honestly, he was incredible. Evading vision on every single gank, taking summoners. Who in the world defends this Jinx later on from that Wukong?
Yeah, not only were his angles and pathing generally really good, I think the fact that he had this center right next to him, Elk following him around a lot of these plays in the early stages before the big major skirmishes. Just, again, numbers advantage. It just makes Shun's life so much easier, having all of the overhead.
I'm gonna tweet it, dude.
It just kind of stacks on top of each other. So not only was he having a fantastic game, but he was so well supported. And again, when you have these kind of tools around you, not only does your job get easier, but if you're having an on-fire game, it just elevates that level of play even more.
It's not just down to an on-fire game, as you're mentioning. It feels like it's more down to an on-fire series for the entirety of BLG, from the draft adaptations all the way to the way that
Is this really how this fucking split ends? Come on.
And when it comes to that pressure,
Surely not.
Finals, when it comes to these deciding moments,
Surely not.
And this is where they shine. And I know it says 0-1. It is actually 3-1.
Apparently, the only positive win rates in finals are 369 and Mako, but Knight is actually fighting here to get that positive win rate. 3 and 3 right here. If he wins that one, that will be his 4th. So he will be on a positive win rate right there. And again, you see how much experience in general is in both of these rosters. Look at all the number
LPL
of
finals
wars
record
inside of
0 and
top
1.
esports.
How
This
can
is
that possibly be the
why we
case?
started the series by having expectations for top esports. They have qualified for MSI.
What?
They did fight versus BLG all the way to
Oh,
finals.
wait, yeah, no, they only made one finals last year. I have it in my head that they were in both finals last year, but it's not true.
Top lane didn't work out. You were getting almost solo killed by a support Ornn. Your jungle, Tien, looked lost on this Vi, had no support through mid lane. You put Cream on a champion that he had looked good before prior onto the Hui. It just doesn't fit the draft. It doesn't support the Vi in no way, shape, or form. And then you pretty much
There you
have
go, Jest.
a Jinx that
It's live.
to hide and run away from so very different angles, run at her. I feel like this top esports looks lifeless, and they just, I think Mazel mentioned it, when they walked off the stage, they just looked so disappointed with how this game went, and I really hope they get to bounce back.
Yeah, that was a draft discussion that we were going to have once we get the PGB, but we're on it right now. So I guess in this scenario, I would like to hear from your side of things, Romana, because you said you weren't too upset about the draft.
Nope.
But it was that execution that, I mean, look at the gold difference. It's
Yeah, I mean, again, and I think it's very important to bring this up. Playing these mid-game team fights as Cream and Jackie love, they're going to suck. No matter what. You can't... You're in a mobile carry playing against Ornn over the top, Wukong flanks, potentially an Azir diving in on top of your head as well, Rek'Sai. Like, the list just continues to go on. But in terms of the actual early game lane assignments, where they were placing Tien, where they were playing Mako, it was about trying to put Jackie Love ahead. Great, fantastic.
Thank you for everything you've done and continue to do for the scene and for our entertainment. A dream. It's all good, bro. I appreciate the message, but I'm just vibing, dude. I'm just vibing. I'm right here with you, you know? We're doing it together. I forgot to change scenes in between the game. You're welcome, dude.
If you're not actually matching numbers head to head in a game,
You're very welcome. I do it because I love the game.
Playing out where once everybody has their flashes, once everyone's on even ground, you just get this repetition situation where tools are used by BLG.
By first posture check. I don't know what to do, bro. I'm sat up straight. My posture's good. My posture's good.
Absolutely, BLG break the red side curse. They just found the code. They won on red side. And the thing that hurts the most for top esports is that they won with a very similar position. Top esports
Good coffee today.
Won
Yeah, the same
when they played red side. It was literally the exact same position with a more aggressive jungler, tank top lane, tank bot lane, and it felt like BLG just found the way to crack it, just threw pure pressure through that mid support duo. Well, I'm saying support, but it was the AD carry on the support duty.
Yeah.
But you get the drift.
Then coming into the next game is where it gets a little
Come on.
peculiar, because
Give us another
BLG
game
is in
then.
position of making this a 3-0, which is of course what they would like to have.
What time did their
Whereas
last game
esports, they
end?
are
Let's check.
holding
Let's
on
see what the
for their
difference
life.
is
This their
between
do-or-die game to be able to
games
push
and
as many
breaks.
points at actually securing that trophy. But if it's down to BLG, that's not
Game
necessarily what it's
ended.
them do. So we're seeing BLG winning with identical comps as top esports in that first
14 and a half
game.
minutes
What is
ago.
there left from the side of top
So,
esports to be able to do here? It feels
like,
their backs are up against a wall.
38-ish, 37, 38,
Potentially left in the tank.
Is it time
and it
for
was a
Jamal?
23-minute game, was it?
Bring out the
23
Draven?
minutes, was it?
It's either you're pulling out Draven or you're going for some kind of forced lane swap.
How long was
I
it?
think you have
I think it was 23 minutes.
Lasting damage. There was
Yeah,
so much
23 minutes, right?
But potentially left in the tank.
We're currently on,
Jamada? Is it time to bring out the
You're either-
Draven?
all right, it's either you're.
what did I
you're
say,
going for Draven or you're
38?
going for some kind
So
of forced lane swap scenario. I think you have to do something.
we get to
really curvebally here because it just seems like
1 minute past, right?
single number of top esports, top
If this gap goes on another 10 minutes, then the break is longer than the actual game.
I think the overall draft adaptations are great, but it's about the gameplay, right? And it's about where you're actually putting your pressure. I think the overall game plan, it makes sense. All right, cool. They're sending center around map. Let's just try and get Jack Love ahead. But you have to contextually try and look ahead of the game, right? And I feel like top esports were a little bit short-sighted.
Oh,
on that
man.
kind of aspect. So
Long
try
breaks, long
and play
breaks.
through mid first, right? I think you just keep it real simple. Red bar, play through mid first, move that pressure down the bot or top if you want to throw that curveball, right? As top esports, it's on the table, but I don't think it's necessarily the best option. And just keep BLG on their toes because they again had all the tools to try and consistently make plays. And once they were making them, it was onto a tank that very simply is just low economy, so it didn't end up really mattering.
Absolutely, and I feel like execution aside and
Oh no, it's okay. Right, I've got to be right back a second, guys. My wife has pulled the handle off of the oven. I'll be back in a minute or two. I'm just gonna go try and fix that. 1 second.
First time that they are the favorites in the LPL. Knight could have his chance for the 3-peat back to back to back, proving to 369 that it wasn't him that carried him to the titles, it was Knight instead. Will be such a huge statement, not just for the team, but for the player as well.
But for top esports, there are a lot of statements and storylines on the line as well here. You're looking at Cream, the first time they're in the finals, first time going to MSI, going to an international, being able to prove themselves here on the finals is huge. They're looking at the 4-peat, particularly for 369 in that top lane, another title that could be added to the collection. And then to me brings a question in regards to the amount of pressure that the players are currently feeling, because you're mentioning towards the end of the cast when what the players walking off stage, body language maybe not necessarily being at the tops of it. At the end of the day, this is not necessarily a sprint. You want to try and play the long ball, play the long game, get it game by game. And we've seen top esports do that before. We've seen them push BLG to 5-game series.
Yeah, and I think at the end of the day, if there's one thing you would like to be able to lean on as a top esports fan, it is that overall this roster has a lot of, and I mean a lot of experience, right? So yeah, hopefully for top esports, they can lean on that. Maybe play through Cream. I think he's having, yes, a bit of a rough series himself, but he's been muted by other aspects of BLG, so hopefully they can look to try and enable him a bit more.
Yeah, something particularly that you brought up earlier in the green room, Trouble, was the fact that looking at the way that the draft was played out, there was a potential to see a very aggressive Akali from the side of Cream, but that was not what we were able to see because unfortunately it was taken away.
Yeah, I feel like right here you have two choices. You either restructure and you're like, okay, what worked for us on blue side when we played BLG last time? Play slow, play steady, play through bot side, try to get Jackie Love ahead, or you throw everything at the wall and see what sticks. The Akali into the Azir, the Draven on the bot side of the map, they're connected on the top side. You have 3 active lanes. You just put pressure on the map, and one of them hopefully will get ahead with a little bit of help from the jungle. But I feel like for top esports, I think the better choice here would be to restructure, go back to what worked for you on blue side, and just play flat bot side of the map.
Pressure's mounting for both of these rosters, for BLG to go down in history and claim their first title, but also for top esports to be able to push this to more games, to not go down in a 3-0 fashion. For them, it's do or die. For BLG, they're only 1 game away from lifting the trophy. Let's head over to the 3rd game of the series with our casters, Neymera and Mazel.
Welcome back to the caster desk, everyone, and welcome to maybe not the series we would have expected so far. It was so back and forth the last time we saw these two teams, but BLG have seemingly found the answer and are now 1 game away from taking their first ever LPL title.
And I'm in awe of how BLG have just found that one opening in each of these games to just tear things across. I think that in game 1, of course, it was a lot more back and forth, but as soon as, pretty much, I think if you're looking at BLG and you see all 3 of the outer turrets go down, things are bad. Now, the problem is, that does happen at some point in games. It's just a really difficult phenomenon to overcome. And you know, for BLG, they're a team which, we keep talking about this, they have earned this. They've earned their place in this finals. They have earned themselves as the favorite coming into this. And now 2-0 up. This is a team that had, you know, so many big names on their roster. They brought them over. They brought over Uzi. They brought over previous world champions. You know, they had Zeka and Kingan on their roster too. And I know that
Yeah, my wife accidentally pulled the handle off of our oven. There's like a little nub you can hold on to open the oven. She's got a cake in there currently. Ah, good. Somebody's replied to one of my tweets with porn. That's excellent.
Now they're looking to stop a 4-peat from 369. They're looking to stop the redemption arc from Top Esports and TN.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
From EDG, and we have ourselves a draft for Game 3 coming into it.
We have Ari, Jax, Renata,
Come on.
by Top Esports on the blue side, so changing up the ADC bands, the Lucian Tom Kent right now for BLG.
So that means we have
It all starts with success. It's true. It starts with success, guys. It all starts with success. Here we go.
In my eyes, is the best Varus in the world. He's definitely up there, particularly the
Ah, Jax ban? Really?
Last time in game 5 against BLG and their previous mates,
Are you going Callista here with Ashe up and available and with no Renata? Probably not, right? Nautilus is up. I think you just go Nautilus. Oh, actually going for the Ashe themselves. Wow, still locking the Callista. So you kind of know Jakidov's going to go Draven. I was going to say, I don't know if you want to go Callista because of the fact that Ashe is already locked in and Draven's available. Callista Varus.
No, you are not having both of them. We're going to take the Callista and the Varus. One of them going support more likely than not. Jakilov goes for the Draven.
I mean, we knew this was going to be a Draven, right?
This is when Jakilov knows it's serious. He needs to find
Is this Callista support? Is this Varus support? I don't know. Is it Callista top or something? Varus top. Varus top is a thing.
480 carries down there now.
Dude, this is Baron top. Is it Baron? This is Varus top, I think.
If it wasn't enough already, this time it feels like these are
I think they're going to go like Maokai support or something for on.
is going to be very important after we get
I mean, what can you even play into fucking Ashe Draven, though, as a support to make this a winning lane for Callista? I guess Nico. Even still, it's not exactly a winning lane, but...
I like the focus from Top Esports on the blue side, taking away some of those roaming mids from Knight, where we've seen him
So,
actually take
Talia's gone.
resurgence in those
What else are we
moving
banning
down the
here?
sidelines, moving
I guess you could ban
and
Orianna.
try to take away some
Orianna does well here with the Vi and with Callista. Has a decent matchup into his ear. I'm fucking freezing. I'm putting a jumper on. Give me 1 sec.
These are the two picks from the jungle pool we thought would get removed. Tian is going to have to dig deep if he wants to
Yeah,
come back.
He's got to have something that can fight Shun as well. I think Shun might be one of the best buys.
I like that Top Esports have just completely changed tack.
How he can take down these two bot laners who are going to be squishy. But that is where the
Really glad we're not having another center game as well. Oh wait, Maokai's banned anyway.
For some of the most experienced players in our league has to start with this game. And these last two picks
I think it's high. Oh, they want to go Rek'Sai top for 369. Yeah, I think you go Orianna here for Knight. I think that's totally fine. Watch him lock fucking Corki. What else could you go mid, honestly? Oh, Aesop! Yeah, look at the grin on his face. Okay.
looking to close out the series. Looking to descend the skies on to Top Esports. They have
So TES, what are we doing here? Rek'Sai was pretty telegraphed with the TF ban. And then I guess in jungle, since I was gone, Poppy's gone, Jax is gone. Rel, yeah, I guess that's fine. So it's all about Mako hitting arrows. It's Rumble support. It's Rumble support. Or is it just going to be Rumble top? Maybe it is Callista Varus bot.
vicious as this bruiser.
Teacher will retire too soon. True, dude. Okay, it is Varus bot. It is Varus bot.
Just keep burning them down. We even saw Shanji go towards Conquer and build like Randuins, go half tank and the Rumble as well.
Oh boy.
Lots of options here, but BLG, they have themselves once again huge, pushing early lanes. It has been met in part by top esports, particularly with this bot lane.
Yeah, you could take Varus top. I think they're just gonna play lethality Varus bot.
BLG bot side 3v3s have been what have put them into this position as favorites of LPL.
Maybe even on hit. I don't know. I think you kind of. I think lethality is not a bad angle against the bot lane and against Azir. It's just whether or not it works later on in the game. But then you've got ASOL later on in the game. You've got a Rumble, so are you that worried about scaling anyway? Like, who's stacking that much MR? And if they are stacking that much MR, then the lethality is going to do okay.
They've done it the entire split and they've taken it to the very best teams in our league. They have earned their position in this finals. They are on the precipice of earning themselves a title.
For BLG, this is the second final. A year ago,
Oh boy.
from this split, they were taken.
Yeah, I think lethality is the answer. I feel like you're going to really struggle to find any chance to water attack if you're not lethality.
Against that squad, 369, the only one from that JDG roster on the other.
Oh god, come on, top.
It feels like it's
Let's have another game.
since we've seen them at this mountaintop, but here they are again.
Not like this.
Reverse
Not like this.
needed. Who else but Mako, Jackie Love, Tien, and 369 could do it? It's going to rely on this Draven for Jackie Love. It's going to rely on the mobility and the information gained by Mako. But I'm looking at how fast Tien and Shun go bot side.
The crowd's going absolutely
Some
fucking
energy to
ape
make sure
shit.
we don't go to 3-0 in Chengdu, but TES looking for a level 1.
I love what Knight's doing here. He's actually using that breath of light to make sure that he could proc a comet on someone in the bush. He could get him use that. but what that would do is give vision, because he doesn't have a ward over the wall. But if you fire that Q over, maybe you spot someone. Intelligent stuff. Bot side. It's a 3v3 before we've hit 1 minute into the game.
Wait, Mako could die.
Knight down to the bot side against this. Oh my goodness. So both games so far.
He's gonna have to flash.
Bloods have gone down bot side. Mako gonna burn his flash early, and BLG respond with a level 1
And
strat.
barrier.
Oh
That's
my
huge.
gosh,
That's
this is
huge
so
for
bad for
BLG.
top esports. They went to
As the wave lands
Look,
as
we're
well.
talking Jackie loves Draven,
Oh
and
shit, my
she
camera's
was
in the wrong place,
Draven
sorry.
streamer before he joined Invictus Gaming and went towards the World
Oh
Cup.
god, here we go.
Chance
This
to
feels tense. This feels so
Mako on the
tense.
Ashe as well, putting that in towards that lane pair.
And Jackie doesn't get the matchup that he wanted. The whole point of this Draven lock-in is to answer the Callista,
Devastating early into the game, and this is no different. The
but you're
very
against Varus
first game
instead.
of the split, the
Lethality Varus does a way better job of answering Draven.
of the Callista and the
And the
Varus
Ashe is also kind of a Callista answer, right? Where
starting in a horrific way for top esports.
you can deny the dancing around, deny a lot of that damage. But honestly, the Ashe doesn't really answer lethality Callista that well.
That is where we take a look. Now,
Are both AD carries CSing here for BLG?
So Mako went back to
So no support item for On, by the way.
They know that Tien's here. They are trying to play.
And he's been getting a couple of the last hits as well.
Like it's Oscar's night a little bit, right? Because you're sat here thinking, okay, well, we got to act well enough to make sure that they don't know that we know. They back off and they do.
You
blow
don't know
kill.
that I know that you know that I know.
Look, it's a whole thing, you know. It's a whole thing. Information warfare. all of that,
Okay,
but
Tien's on the blue buff.
court side, you can see
I don't think
that
they're actually going to go for a dive right now.
respectfully
John's moving over as well.
steal away.
So they are gonna
Oh,
go
the blast
for it
going.
here.
Oh, is he going to smite this?
Bit of how these, skirmishes can lead out to victories.
Oh, he didn't have smite up.
It's Shun that gets it, I believe. No, it actually
No,
is
Tien got it. Tien got it. On
Flash-
flashes?
they're moving out.
Okay.
They're moving in. That's Shun with first blood for BLG.
Oh,
BLG
Tien, man.
hard and they strike fast. This team has been so deadly.
Oh,
around
Shun's
the
just
game,
gonna go bot as well.
outside, and
Oh,
Tien has
no.
not been prepared for it. Now,
They
bot
don't-
lane's
Mako, no
Can't
flash.
get out of- okay,
Wait, they
they're
don't commit?
off. I thought maybe they had an angle. Honestly, BLG had an angle there, but they aren't going to go for it. Maybe lacking a little bit of that information against. a
Maybe just feeling like they'd lose too much in the way of CS
Oh,
for the play.
Tien, though. This player, when
This
he
is
got
so
to the
weird,
front,
though, with
he
On
broke down in tears thinking, you know what,
farming
I'm
as
gonna
well.
get back to that final stage. He's had a poor record on the final stage, and sadly here for him today, he has been targeted hard by BLG. They have responded well to this player who historically has been the thinking man's jungler
Yeah.
in the LPL. He was the early path. He's come down towards bot side again, but No, this was just kind of returning to the scene of the crime, which he kind of committed, went too far.
Feels like BLG.
And TN has
I
been
think Namira's got a really good point there. It feels like they have just read him like a book, honestly. They know exactly what he wants to do.
But as you said, he's 1-4 in finals. Looking to try to add to that to some extent. As I do wonder, though, because Shun is having a lot of confidence, that enables his play so well, and it's enabling BLG.
You can't play like this unless you have a team set up for it. That's the big thing. If you're going to take away anything away from this series, you cannot play like BLG unless your bot lane and your jungler are on the same page at the same time.
Is that different? Who's CSing in this bot lane? I mean, to be honest, I don't know how many times I've seen Kalista Varus as a bot lane. It's more just the fact that on delayed is support item. Okay, this should be a good pick. Oh no, Jackaliv's going to die as well. Is that 2 kills? Mako no flash. Okay.
We got 4 Halo Blades in that bot side. That's how much early damage comes through. It's something. It's a kill. It's nice. Problem is, you know, Jackaliv did die.
Jackaliv doesn't miss out too much, though. There's not actually a big wave or anything. The wave will just stay where it is. His ult just resets. He can't crash it in time.
The early fighting just continues.
Just right behind the play was Tian. Now we get a little bit of time. We have
God, this this feels so fucking tense. I love it.
Whereas Tian on the other side, they have that as well.
Yeah, I mean, Jackalov and Mako kind of need to really get themselves ahead. I like the initial play. I just feel like maybe you need to be on Elk, but I guess on was the one further forward. Cash-in is great. That's essentially 2 kills for Jackalov. He's really far ahead individually now.
Bin gonna deny that one there. He moved in to try to pressure TN on that side of the map there. We also have still some push going on bot side. Shoot. He found TN knowing that he was on this side of the map. He takes the skirmish, does push him out, so they will secure that one.
Knight is playing with fire here. He really wants that cannon. Okay. It's 2 groups for TES. The third one's still up, by the way. Oh, on. Knocked to the side. Slowed. Nice. I mean, at the end of the day, it's Draven Ashe versus Kalista. Even if the Kalista's a support, it's still like insanely hard for the Kalista to play.
From this veteran bot lane that we finally get from top esports.
Oh yeah, from Jackalov and Mako, you know, this is the bot lane that people were excited for coming into this split because Mako finally left EDG, joined Jackalov. This is the best support he's ever had. And, you know, Mako is one of the best supports we've ever seen. Now, it has been a difficult series for them so far, but at the brink, backs against the wall, Jackalov on his Draven. What a legendary champion and a legendary player of it that has been. Gives top esports a platform, at least.
And we have to applaud Jackie Love. I feel like he has been the strongest ADC over this last year, even with Ruler having so many pop-offs in 2023. Consistently, even
I'm kind of enjoying the cast.
Finals, it is
I feel like Namira and Mazel are doing a really good job.
Yeah, I think that Jackie Love has been such a big point of this. Junglers fighting over the spot side. Scuttle Dragon not taken early just yet. We've been too focused on fighting. It's about killing those champions rather than dragons. We have ourselves Cream this time. It's in mid lane prior. Definitely helps him fight.
They've done well on the narrative, that's for sure.
Little wet noodle fight top side. No big deal. We check on those noodles later when they're
It's kind of funny because LPL put me and Nightmare as a duo.
So okay, you get one. Everybody gets one. That's what Spider-Man says. 369 though. Does have the healing back once he goes.
Big damage there. Equalizes on cooldown, so Bin can't really threaten under the tower. This is a really good answer on the top side, the Rumble, meaning that this Rek'Sai can't just threaten plates. You can match that push to some extent.
We've just seen so much value out of playing towards bot side 3v3.
Oh yeah.
When it comes to those team fights, that's when the top lane is really coming.
The double serrated Dirk spot.
For Jackie Love. The time is now.
Absolutely, this Draven could be the difference maker. Dragon
Still have Kalista though, like even with this Draven Ashe bot, with Draven currently resetting and a Kalista for BLG. Like, what? That was a little dicey. And Tien literally a millimeter away from smite range on that.
Time is going to be of essence for top esports.
So, BLG have themselves see Tien's actually going to get spotted out by Knight. Knight's only a half HP, can't realistically take a hard trade, but at least spotting him out. It's a big thing against Tien. Such a force of nature.
Knight gets a bit of damage on the end of the trade.
He's been held down a lot with Knight spotting him out and stuff like that. Just again, stops him from being the
It doesn't the one concern I've got. I love the observer zoom in to see the cannon missed. Okay, equalizer on the top wave. Bin doesn't want to be dived. He really don't want to be dived. There's the minions. He's okay.
He just uses that equalizer to clear out that
Beautiful.
wave, clears out the wave, takes a good
Tien just cannot get in this game at all. Can't get in this series at all.
Now you need to be careful of the cross map on bot side. You do have the level 6 coming in from Shun. This is very dangerous.
And I think we've got past the mark where grubs can influence the game. Because it was only 2 grubs for top esports to start with. There will be no answer. Okay, we're on to Jackie. Look at the damage, man. Shun even flashes out. Bako's still stacking up arrows. Oh! Oh my god! How the hell did they pull that? They were under tower for so long with no minions. That's fucking insane. Dude, BLG are so fucking good at the game, man. What was that? Dude, oh, I need to see a replay of that. I need to see a replay right now. I don't care what's happening top lane. Show me the fucking replay.
Between these two bot lanes, we have Jackie Love and Mako, some of the most known names, and we'll get back to that conversation. Tien's trying to get on a
dude, on support pool today, Nami on Callista. What actually playing supports? You okay? He's under tower. Okay. Nice. Good answer. Good answer.
It's something in top side at least. It takes a flash from 369, but bot side is potentially going to be the answer again. Here comes Shun.
No ult from Shun. No ult from L. Oh, Mako doesn't have flash. Nice.
And it's a clean kill on bot side. You know, top
Nice, 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 nice. Cheeky little bonus.
He gets the gank on top side, and then bot lane continues fighting. Feels like that both sides of the map are just falling into more difficult situations.
4-0 for Elk, one of the mainstays of BLG, but also
I can't believe how much better BLG look in this series compared to the previous series. Like, it feels like BLG have like figured top esports out in the break. It's really impressive.
You know, you have Bin, you've got Knight as your solo laners. Like, they should be in so many different worlds. You think this will be the players that you're focusing on, and don't worry, we focus on them a lot as well. But in this playoffs, I think particularly it has been about these names which have become big names through BLG. I think On as a duo, they have really stepped up to the plate to be.
BLG feel like JDG from last year? Yeah, kind of. They feel just kind of better.
They have never won a championship. This would be
I just love that it's names, like these guys are saying on the cast right now, it's names that haven't done it before. Like, if BLG look really good internationally as well, which I hope they do, like, you know, Knight and Bin to some extent, it's more almost expected that they're at the top of the standings, but you know, last year this team finally put themselves on the map. It would be so insane if this was the team that kind of had that JDG-esque reputation this year. I don't think we're in a position where we can start talking about that right now, but it would be insane. But like Elk, On, and Shun, it would be something else. But even from Bin, honestly.
Tien has been waiting like a predator in the wild, trying to take down a big Elk.
Oh.
They know that he's there.
Yeah, they're not going to fall for this. Look at all the ghosts prowling around.
Tien just wasted so much time.
It's like when you're hunting that elk and you step on a twig and suddenly the head snaps up, the ears perk up, and they run back into the distance, into the forest, and right there,
they know.
They do it again. Look, folks, not only are these players great players of League of Legends, they're pretty good at acting too. They can tell you that, they can make you believe that they don't know you're in that brush and that they did all the same. Elk On, they have taken so much of Tien's time.
It's not a 4 regional win streak if Knight wins. It'll only be 3. He wasn't on JDG for the first one. Oh, arrow on Elk. Okay, doesn't matter because we got Callista. Ah, shit, the Callista is such a good answer when it's support. Yeah, so it'll be 3 streak for Knight. Because he joined after 369 onto JDG. Okay. TES, get a Drake. Oh, Jackie Love is so far forward. What is he doing? Oh, he's alive. How the hell is he alive? Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, God, it's a massacre. Oh, no. When Jackie got away with his life, I thought... Oh, I thought he got away with it. Pin's equalizer did so much damage. Look at Elk's scoreline, man. Elk managed to snipe Jackie Love at the backside of the fight. Jackie Love is trying to get onto On. Just way over steps. He's lucky to even survive that initial play. But then the fact he survives, I think, kind of baits Top Esports in. Like, that equalizer does so much. Pin kites him out the top side. Then the arrow comes through, hits almost everyone from Elk. I mean, it's just insane. That's just insane, man. On? What are we doing, dude? Sub ran out. Back as a sub now. I click on the share thing and it'll pop up as a notification. But thank you. I appreciate the sub, man. Thank you very much. It's not come up on my like notifications thing, but I appreciate it regardless. Okay, Ben gets the tower as well. It's an obscene lead right now. I mean, TES's comp, it's not like it doesn't scale, but I feel like BLG's comp scales kind of insanely. The ASOL. His Varus is so strong. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I gifted that sub to you, right? When, yeah, you had to guess a time for something. Something like that. I don't exactly remember. But yeah, I remember. I accidentally gifted like 3 different subs because I couldn't figure out how to gift one specific person. Okay. On just absolutely chain inting it in the name of content.
I am wondering whether just kind of getting that pick just onto the support is enough for them right now. Again, it's off kills, but it's not necessarily turning the game. And killing a support is good. It means that you take away some wards, but it's not necessarily the game-changing play that you want. 369 caught out just a little bit.
They're bringing over Elk as well. Equalizer from Ben across the top. He gets denied. He's going to have to burn the flash out there. Love on the other side gets Chains of Corruption.
Oh my God, the damage.
Look at Ben. He's going to flash with the flame spin.
Oh!
Jackie Love got to get out of there.
Oh my God, they're nearly killing everyone simultaneously. Oh, Maker flashes it. They don't get anyone. Oh, Ben walked back onto tower. They've inted it. They've inted it. Oh my God, they've inted it. That was messy. That was messy. But I feel like they're just vibing at this point. Like they're diving between towers. That's how you know you're in a grand final. They're diving between towers. Like, that's how you know this team is confident. Knight brought the mojo with him.
We did get that Leandri's second item completed for Knight now. We get the engage on mid lane. Look how much damage he does. Fate's call used. Oh, the enchanted crystal arrow across the map. The snipe comes down and another one goes over to top.
Top Esports again, not ready to roll over. They're 0-2 down, but they do not want to see things end here. I think BLG, they've kind of lost control a little bit. They've fallen asleep a little bit at the wheel, and Top Esports are punishing them. You cannot afford to do that. against opponents the level of top esports. Dragons up in 30 seconds. I would imagine that top esports will get that. They get themselves 2 turrets in one fell swoop. This is a massive phase of play. In the last few minutes, top esports mid-game macro has been something they have beaten BLG with before.
And it's some of the best mid-game macro that we have in the league. It has been incredible to watch the quick decision-making that top esports has had 15 to 20 minutes in, and we see that here in the little fight.
Seems that
continuing that momentum forward.
you know how Hylissang was taking inspiration from On and creating space in those games? I feel like On has been taking some inspiration from Hylissang too, because the amount of space he's creating this game, dude. Insane amounts of space created.
Dragon was already secured. Now the move in. BLG looking for. They have the sky's descent, so they're really looking for a fight right now.
And they're also looking to just cut off easy access towards this mid lane. It's going to be a mid lane outer turret falling. That's a big thing. BLG, we talk about how when they take these outer turrets, they just run over the map. It's going to be
So,
mid lane turret falling just
Top
now.
esports are actually somehow ahead in gold, although it's now even as they take that tower.
Really just felt like 1v1ing a building.
This did feel like a freebie for BLG a little while ago, until this series of chain ints that's come through.
I see. Now we have Baron on the table.
This is not over yet. Cream is starting to get quite strong. He's ready to buy his Zhonya's as well. Like, he's got the Seekers. He's going to wait until he uses his Seekers, and then he can upgrade that into Zhonya's. He's already got the Needless. Oh, this is... He's just trying to get Cream before he goes down, but that's a huge pick. Vin's down for 35 seconds. Everyone's on the top side of the map. That's Baron for top esports. Oh, God. The mojo. All they had to do was mind control BLG into turbo sprinting 4 times in a row. I don't really think top esports can commit to this. Oh, arrow's good. I don't know if they can survive this. Elk walks away. Shun's going to die. I think that's enough. I think they get Baron. Oh, TP from Bin. Is Bin just dead? Equalizer? Oh, Elk's pulled out. Jackalope dies to Baron. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. They got Elk. Oh my God, what is this game, man? 369 is 4-0-4 on Rek'Sai. What the fuck is going on? Cream. I thought Cream was going to get a pentakill for a second there, when the triple came up on the screen. I was lost in the sauce. I was all over this. At least he got the ult off. If he didn't get the ult off, this is a really one-sided play. I feel like TES here need to just fully back off and just commit to the fact that they're not getting it. That Fate's call from On was perfectly timed. And Jackie just into the Baron. To be honest, TES still win the play overall. To be honest, no, I take it back. I think TES were good to stay. It's just JackeyLove inted to the Baron. If JackeyLove doesn't into the Baron, they just hard win the fight. Instead, they kind of only just won the fight.
And again, this is the farthest that Cream has ever made it. He was the OMG prodigy. He was the guy that was dragging OMG's dead body across the finish line so many years ago. And his first split on another team, his first split on top esports, he's in the finals.
Maybe we go to 4. Maybe we go to 4. Come on, TES. He's Knight ASOL, though. I am real scared of this ASOL. Hey, good boy, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream, sir. Welcome, welcome. This is a whole thing. Have you been watching the rest of the series? Oh God. I just can't handle this. This is too much. It's too much stress. I love both of these teams too much to see this.
esports. It's been working for now.
Uh-oh, Jackie Love has got a bloodthirster.
Has to be clean.
I would expect that with that back,
Stunning.
Jackie Love didn't actually complete the full item differential in that third item yet.
I guess just realizing the Baron play is over, right? Resetting, getting a pickaxe before this Hextech Drake, every little helps. I mean, he only had a Vamp Scepter when I said bloodthirster.
Now Dragon spawning in 10 seconds. It would be soul point for top esports, and done a good job of kind of winning over.
3 items for Elk though. I still feel like even though like gold is fairly even and everything, BLG are still really scary right now.
And in the last series, these games were decided by 15, 20 minutes every time. This series has
Oh
been
god,
much
Willing
different.
Death is a bit of a weird one. Bin has flash. Elk's in a really awkward spot. He's gonna... No, he's okay, he's okay. Alright, soul point basically for free.
They do have presence on the map.
See though the angle from 369.
Absolutely take that.
Flash knock up over a wall. See that BLG, they have to be so careful.
Man, Asol's so annoying.
The previous games, decided
Flies away for free.
but they've been picked off this game. Top esports, their macro has been one of the defining factors about this team. They moved to around areas of the maps very well.
Oh god, it's just like a 5-man permanent standoff at the Baron. Oh, that's Fire Assault. It chunked in. 369's the target. Bin. Oh, good flash. Oh, Magnet Storm. Bin's gonna die. Bin's gonna die. No, he's not. On's 1v1ing Mako. The support will combat the bottom side of the play. Okay, that should be a kill. Oh, he hit the ward! It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm getting way too... fucking hell, I can't handle this series, man. It's only on dying. It's only his 7th death of the game. Fucking hell. He's just absolutely chain hinting. And I respect it. It could be Blade of the Rune King that Jackie Love's going for. It seems like a weird item to buy. Okay, Blast Cone denied. Equalizer's on cooldown, so Bin really doesn't bring a lot to this fight. Mako doesn't have arrow up right now. Are they... Oh! His Q's denied! Cream! Oh my god, Shun's dead. Cream finally gets his moment. Cian walks away as well. 369's gone too deep. He's gone way too deep here. Oh, they've really overstepped it. Can they actually kill any more here? Does Knight have fly? They're kind of greeding here. On's like, I'm not worth any money anyway. Who gives a fuck? Oh my god, the action. I fucking love BLG, man. Holy fuck. Oh, this just fucking sends it. He's like, who gives a fuck if I die? I fucking support Callista, baby. Let's go. Holy shit. This is so fucking good. This is just carnage. This is honestly the most fun I've had watching a game in a long time. This game is ridiculous.
I think particularly with this Varasol pinning everyone into this choke point, it means that you can't have a stable front line. Cream gets tagged over and over again, and with this kill here,
Nice from Knight.
reset his W as well. The extra mobility.
Yeah, so then this is the part that I want to see the replay of. Like, how the hell do they actually close the gap and finish these kills? So the equalizer on Jackie Love. On just hardcore dives in, flashing forwards. Cream tries to bait it. Actually dashes forward for the shield. That arrow was perfect. And then Bin just literally walks at him.
You can never count him out, though. Talir in game 1 was absolutely absurd. And this ASOL is getting
Man,
to the point where it's 3 out of ASOL. I mean, do we need
on his finals MVP for me. On is absolutely FMVP right now.
What sees BLG through to their first title?
Do I want a duo with your Callista? Bro, I bet you can make so much space. I bet you can make infinite space. It's still just 400 gold between the teams, which is fucking amazing. Oh no, Tien's caught. The follow-up with Varus is just terrifying.
is again creeping closer and closer to BLG, getting that map control, which ends games against them. This series means so much to this team. Of course it is first seed from the LPL in terms of MSI. It's a championship as well. But for each of these players' journeys, it's such a big milestone for them.
You might not know Elk from his time on Team WE. You might not even know him from his time on Ultra Prime.
Nobody knows him from his time on Ultra Prime.
On BLG. The man is 10, 1, and 6 in a defining game, and you have to put some respect on this guy's name.
BLG, they have done so much work making these players into superstars. 2023 was the year they went from a good team.
Come on, BLG.
Now they have gone from an elite
I mean, I kind of want TES to come back, but it will be a bit tragic if BLG lose this now. Can you imagine BLG, they finally get their first final, and they get it off of stealing JDG's mid laner? They're like, the reason we couldn't beat JDG is Knight. Now we've got Knight. Then they 3-0 their first final. That would be insane. Elk missed his ult. They're on tonight. Oh my god, does he actually go 8? Nope. No, he does not. Can they finish 369? This is such a weird fight. The fact that it took so much just to kill Knight there, and BLG answer is pretty tough for TES. I can't really threaten mid because they're scared that they'll just end up flanked. That'll be Drake. Drake should just pretty much get one-tapped. Tian wants to come in. This is Soul if he can steal it. Okay. In too early. Had to try. Oh, Cream! Oh, it doesn't matter. That could have been the moment. That could have been the moment. Good flash from Jackie Love. Ah, it's so sad. It's so sad. I thought that was Cream's big moment. I thought he was going to scoop all 4 of them for a second there.
Really feels like BLG have just come down on him like a ton of bricks. Tian has not had room to maneuver. He has tried to find these clutch engages. He does get on top of Knight just before that dragon comes across, but he can't get that steal. BLG, they are once again showing why they are so hard to just execute.
Oh, 369? Hey. How do you like them apples, Bin? I love how Bin's got fucking Jag show as well. He's like, look, I do enough damage. He's got Conqueror. He's basically a drain tank now.
Taking TN to task. When would you have that on your bingo card?
I mean, you look at the all-time head-to-head. Shun has actually had his number as well. Yeah. They're all the great and wonderful.
This is something else. This series.
Legendary players from different eras, all playing
but BLG, I mean, even if Top Esports, something would have to go dramatically wrong for me to walk out of this series thinking Top Esports are the better team. Like, I feel like the way that BLG loses this series now is if they individually just run it down. But then I feel like there's been a lot of that from Top Esports today. Tien's had a really bad day. Jackie Love's had quite a bad day. Cream's been sort of invisible in the mid lane for a lot of it. Oh god, here we go. It's happening again. They're just going to 50-50. They're not even going to 50-50. Great arrow from Mako. Good Baron from TES. If there's one thing TES are good at, it's starting Baron and just doing it ASAP. 21-18, by the way. We're not even close to a kill a minute. We're well past that. We're on almost 40 kills at 32 minutes. And it's been a while since we got a kill as well. This is an absolute scrap for Top Esports to stay in the series. And I will say, if there's one kind of game where Top Esports are going to find their way through, it's an absolute scrap. So he turned his pickaxe. That Jackie Love went, i.e. he's also got more Malmortius now, still has that Vamp Scepter, so I guess he will go Bloodthirst, the last item now. I'll be surprised if he I mean, he can't go Shield Bow anymore anyway, because he has more. So it was just holding on to the Vamp Scepter instead.
He's almost at that full build. Jackie Love on screen.
And it's Jackie Loves Draven, you know.
Yeah, this is how he started it. You know, he was the Draven streamer. He went pro and said,
Okay, okay. What can they do? What can they do?
Big deal. If anybody doesn't know, he's a model. Or at least he was.
I can see it. But Jackie Love throws out one of those axes onto the wave. Means that Finn has to use that ultimate.
I do feel like we're getting to the point where this lethality virus sort of loses its usefulness. It's much more about Knight now and Bin. Like, Knight realistically is the big damage dealer for the side of BLG at this stage. This Baron is a big problem for them. No! Why are we buffering? Stop buffering! Okay. Okay. I don't know if they can actually finish him. He'll just burrow over the wall, right? I mean, you got a flash. Flash for Shun's ult is absolutely worth it. It's pretty nice for BLG that they get something, even if it's not an objective. At least they get a summoner elsewhere. They kept all 3 inhibs from the Baron. They're good. Soul in 40 seconds. Last minute resets coming through now. They've got to get back on the map. This is a really late reset from On. I guess it's a Hex Rift, though, so you can reset a little bit later, but not that much vision set up around the Drake, really, for either team. There's a couple of really deep wards from the side of TES, though. 369 could TP for a flank, potentially. Oh, Varus ult down. Okay, arrow dodged.
Does go a bit wide. Mako wanting to find the right targets here, but the dragon is up. This is Soul and a Hex Tech Soul for top esports. Yeah, you do not want to give that one over, especially with
I mean, they just have to. They're too late to contest. I mean, BLG kind of want to force a fight, I guess, to look for anything. Shun. Okay, he's committed. Jackie Love flashes out. TN's really low. It's finally happening. I think BLG just felt like they needed to force something. They felt like they were just slowly bleeding out. Oh my god. Cream gets a triple as well. That's nice for him. Woo! The 3 and 9 Callista from On. Legendary performance. Good lord.
The 3 world champions of the experience across the board. We got a series on our hands.
What's a late game between these two teams for the
That was definitely a game of League of Legends. There's no two ways about it. That was an absolute fist fight, and I loved every second of it.
We did have that one red side from BLG just before this, but it's really important for top esports to say, look, we can take
that was
in this series.
I feel like that was BLG's game, honestly, and they kind of ran it a little bit.
There was no way that this was going to go 3-0 with the amount of experience, with the amount of power on the other side. There was still something left in the tank, and I love to see it. We're going to send it away to a little.
We get 4 games. We get 4 games. It's not just over. It's not just over in fucking 3 games. Hey, Tesmeath. How you doing? Yeah, 369 had a good Rek'Sai game there. Big time. It starts with success, boys. Bro. How fucking correct is my 3-2 TES prediction right now? How unbelievably correct. I mean, they're going to have to win 2 games on red side. It's going to be fucking hard, but... The mojo never dies. The mojo never dies. Just for anyone who's newer to the channel that doesn't know already, we do have an emote. In case Top Esports do lose this series, there is an emojo. Although the jersey is out of date now. But that's for TES fans. My goodness. I feel like On just chain inting in the mid game, letting everyone know. Like, I feel like that's a really great thing to see for us as fans. Reminding everyone that you too can play like a professional player. And we're back. Just gonna grab.
Top Esports rise from the ashes and get themselves the first game on the board. 2-1 this time around, still in favor of BLG, but it means that they're not out just yet. Welcome back to the LPL Spring Finals 2024. I mean, coming into this, we said for Top Esports particularly, this was do or die. It's not only that you don't want to go down in a 3-0 fashion, you also want to give yourself a chance to actually win that trophy.
I'm back.
Hold it, cherish it, celebrate it, and they're just one step closer.
I want to rewatch.
In the LPL, there's Dragon coming up now. It'll be solved for Top Esports. The fight isn't done. There is every chance they can fight their way back. They need to find this backline, make them use their tools for less of efficiency than they've done in their previous fights.
This is a soul for Top Esports. BLG need to.
So this was the fight
on the other side
that
of the wall.
turned everything, right?
For the engage. He actually finds it. He has the Magnet Storm on tonight. Sky's the stand is available, but he's locked down so heavily. Is he going to get the pull the trigger on? He's going to use it to try to save his life, but he can't. That's a lot of damage back. Look at On. They are caught though, as Top Esports are getting the fight turned right back on him. We've seen this before, Nightmara, as it's BLG who will not give up the fight so easily. On has that Bates call pulled, not going to pull Elk into it, but it's back to the Dragon we go.
The back, they're all over the place. Dragon's been started up. Top
So Tien just steals it, right? I seem to remember. Oh, wait, no, this isn't the one that he gets. Oh, no, it's the next.
From that one. Top
of the mechanics coming out clutch.
Mako just about calm down on engages. They are once.
Yeah.
But I think, and maybe agree, should
you look at the old Elk top
literally decided most of their season by 15 minutes into
these all
started.
Yeah, so it's at this moment that I think Top Esports start winning the game, when they just turn on Baron and they just take it. BLG can't contest, they get sieged, and then it's the next Drake in 5 minutes.
Also, decision-making can sometimes feel like a chicken with their head cut off, and I think Top Esports would definitely want to take advantage of that.
I think on the other side as well, I'd really just say Top Esports are very good at late-game decisions.
Yeah.
On the whole, now we do have ourselves Soul potentially priority. We don't have vision. Soul, Baron in the last few.
Yeah, so Soul is taken, and then BLG just kind of hard commit anyway. It's pretty unlucky that 369 is literally stood waiting, or I guess it's just good from 369, really. Like Tien, not Tien, Shun doesn't even really get to use his ult, look. So he goes over the wall, 369 instantly knocks up. He manages to channel his ult, but it does nothing. Jackalope then just flashes out of the equalizer. Jobs are good at.
Now, BLG is like, okay.
Well played by 369.
In our draft, something in our gameplay didn't necessarily.
Did they do MVP yet?
I really want to focus this time around potentially more on the Aurelion Soul here, because
anything out of this game is the passion that
Oh, Mako.
threw into the rift to try and drag this Aurelion Soul can be in this fight.
I think Mako's reasonable.
They didn't let Knight do it at all. Every single time he would
I feel like that was a 369 MVP though, to be honest.
With the Rex and with the Ash arrows you mentioned previously, Jamada, and I feel like Top Esports again, they threw their bodies into this game because they wanted it so bad. I feel like the goal graph also showed how even this game was. Like at the end of the day, we were literally preparing for a 3-0, right? We're like, okay, wrap it up, we're all leaving, and then Top Esports managed to pull it back.
No, we weren't. Don't say that.
No, don't say that. Yeah, no, I mean,
I was not trying to get my flight changed.
You know, let's just be honest, you know, keeping it real.
It did look dire though, right? BLG still are showing us that they're vicious, right?
Absolutely.
In these early games, and they can be clinical, but this was just one of those games which a few mistakes kind of lead into Top Esports having.
Okay.
Game one, like the windows, right? It's windows opportunity.
Yeah.
Game one, they left very few windows open for Top Esports to actually come into it this time around, even though they had, you know, I'm not necessarily sure it was a huge gold lead, but in terms of game state, it was starting to look horrid, right? So now, I think moving forward, BLG, this is probably their wake-up call. This is why I put down 3-1, because I didn't trust BLG to 3-0 them, right? This is how BLG tend to operate. They got a little.
I like the big LPL carpet. I don't know why. I don't know what it is doing for me, but just the fact that they got a carpet made, like the big rug, I think that's great. I don't know why I cared so much about it, but I just think that's a great idea. LPL rug, let's go. If the LPL dies, I hope I can have that in my house.
And then they'll start to pick the fights that they want, or actually set themselves up to react to fights that they're happy to take. So, top esports, in my opinion, this same kind of mentality of looking for fights constantly, even though it didn't necessarily work every single skirmish in this game, that's what you need to try and do, I feel like, to unsettle BLG moving forward into this game.
And I feel like the funny part right here was like, we've seen Elk on Varus, we've seen Elk on Kalista. They were like, okay, guys, which one do you want? And they were like, yes. So they locked in both for the bot lane, both the Kalista and the Varus. As you said, a little bit overzealous. I feel like, again...
Next, he'll start whittling and shouting at kids on his greenery. Bro, my front garden is an absolute disaster currently.
The only one who can blind vibe without anyone else diving in and make it work. However, in this particular sentence, they really did shut down the Vi every single time he would move forward. The problem remains the same for top esports. You're gonna have to play on red side, and only BLG have been able to break the code and get a win on red side. So again, you're gonna have to face all the AD carries that Elk is gonna come at you with, the Lucians, the Varuses, the Kalistas, all of them, and you only have 3 bans.
Do we feel that this was unwinnable in draft though? Like I feel like this was a 1 game.
There's so much proactivity, I think, that can come back out.
Like I think BLG have shown in A, the game that they won on red side, but B, this game that you can win on red side. Like
sometimes, and even though I said, you know, one of the opening statements I said today was that for top esports it'll be the kind of thing where you can seek to benefit a lot from finding a counter on 3, banning away 2 counters to whatever you picked on that 3rd slot, getting 5th pick as well. But top esports haven't necessarily utilized that particularly well. Hopefully this game specifically kind of wakes them up to it just a touch, because lane matchup to lane matchup with the
I mean, it's going to need to, isn't it?
So who cares? They got positive matchups, 1-to-1 in the bottom side of the map and in the mid lane in terms of Azir should be able to get shove. That then sets up for TN to then get free move. All of these things should flow succinctly with one another. They just necessarily didn't in the early stages.
Ay.
They can find that on red side. I think they have a higher opportunity of success, and again, just making sure they maintain some engaged rules.
But you also said that when we're looking at the draft particularly, that's a band-aid for their problem. So as much as you're looking for the picks, you're looking for the bans, you're looking for the proactivity, it doesn't necessarily mean that that's something they could win, because we've seen the second game, we've seen the draft, we've seen, as you already touched upon, BLG coming from that red side and being able to close it out. So yes, to an extent.
Look at that carpet.
Draft,
look at the rug.
I mean,
glorious.
Again, like, draft can only get you so far. It can make your games very easy, or it can make your games very, very difficult. And in the case of BLG, no matter what, as top esports, you're going to have to go
Resident Sleeper. Oh, I know what we can do.
Have to get mechanics checked, or you're gonna have to mechanic check BLG in one way or another. The draft will only get you, 20 minutes into the game if you're playing for early game, or if you don't get rolled over in 20
Let's
minutes.
do it.
Then it plays, which is 2/3 of the game. So
I think it's looks.
It's a difficult balance to find, but it's a tightrope. Unfortunately, that top
Right, it's a mana user.
walk very carefully.
And I feel like this is why this game being won by top esports is so important. Hopefully the momentum.
Does that mean this is lower than the answer, or the answer is lower than this? I'm not sure. Let's say... Oh, we need a melee mana using male from like way back in the day. Nasus?
And in particular, when that bot lane got shut down, when 369 couldn't play against the Rumble, it was Scream that stepped up on all those mid-game fights to
2009 in Shurima.
So huge props to him. We can see that
Male melee mana Shurima. It's not top, it's not mid or support.
Cream has been a bottle job in the past.
So it's got to be a jungler.
We all remember
Skarner?
the OMG versus EDG series when he was on mid Kaiser and he went in. This game was a good first step in showing that he can be present in a
It's
fight
too
match,
late.
but he has to maintain that.
Rammus.
And he has to make sure that his composure doesn't falter. He doesn't necessarily see his name in the headlights and then go for it.
Ah, it's everything except species. So Rammus was a good guess. What other Shuriman melees are there with mana? It's not Renekton, it's not Nasus, it's not Rammus, not Skarner.
Series, or will we go all the way to Silver Scrapes? Let's find out at the 4th game of the series with Nymera and Mazel.
Welcome back to the caster desk, everyone, and I couldn't be more excited that we actually get a 4-game series.
I'll say they're doing the draft on the desk this time. That's good.
BLG being a bear, what kind of animal would you attribute? As the expert on bears.
I can't think of anything.
Zookeeper tells me, yes.
Yeah, Kiana's too recent. It's
They are
2009.
definitely a bear in waiting. You don't want to go into their den when they're hibernating.
Oh, we have to come back to this.
Seemed to hibernate a little bit in that last game. I think we were talking about it between the games, and it was interesting to see them kind of fall asleep at the wheel a little bit, and Top Esports really took control.
All right.
It felt like they lost focus. That's the big thing. They lost focus, and it felt like particularly Mako punished them for that, with the Ash arrows continually pinging key targets over and over.
Is Kiana Sharima anyway? I thought Kiana was from like the fucking jungle. She's from X-Style, right? Oh, hey, Hufflex. All right, here we go. What have you got, Tez? Can you win from the blue side?
Four more ADCs, all with Hail Blades again. Let's do it.
I'm amazed how many Jax bans there have been this series. I didn't expect this many Jax bans, but I guess you're up against Bin.
Even though BLG came away with their
We're just first picking Azir.
blue side has been dominant. It has literally.
You go Talia. You could go Vi. Just deny that Shun has played it.
Here is the first lock-in for Knight this time around.
Are we sure about this, folks? We're giving over the Callista, which Elk has run the entire league on. I mean, yes, you can then get an AD carry counter pick.
I mean, yeah, they're just going to go Lucianami again.
Is that what you want to be first picking? This is not
There's Renata for Mako.
You're giving over a lot of important things. Cream on the Talia, which can roam out of lane much easier than the Azir because of the global ultimate.
Is Varus up? Varus is up. You go Varus Renata.
I wonder whether BLG need to
Varus Renata is insane here, right?
It's a tough one because
Ooh, Nico.
so many strong picks making it through. That mobility
Not even worried about the Renata.
makes a difference on the Nico. Could have some really big engages, which is what
Renata doesn't feel super great into double range bot lane, so you just go for the mid combo instead. Wonder what they'll take bot alongside this Callista in the end. So then bans, you want to try and ban out answers from Shun, so you can ban things like the Poppy and the Xin Zhao. BLG, you're probably... I mean, you could try and just ban out more supports, or you also can just ban out top laners if you're worried about what 369 is going to do.
It will indeed. I think that setup is also important. But in second phase, the most interesting thing is how many jungle bans do we
So what
have?
are we banning top?
Right now we're starting off with the one.
Or do we want to ban support? I think maybe support is easier to ban.
You're definitely trying to dwindle down Shun's champion.
Unless there's something in particular. Ah, Camille. Yep, good ban. Camille is disgusting as a support right now. Turbo lane winner.
What else can you remove though? He did this with a Maokai. You don't necessarily need to have the level 3, you know, the uber early game fighting champions. Like a
What about Renata ban? I think they're okay if Renata comes out.
We actually get the Wukong.
Like, they're not really playing much engage. And Renata sucks into double ranged lanes like this.
What do you think it's gonna be?
So I don't think it's a great Renata angle for Mako, to be honest.
I'm not gonna throw too much heresy around that stuff.
So Poppy is open and available for Shun, by the way, which it's good into the Vi, it's good into Callista. It's even actually decent into the Talia as well. It's a rare interaction, but it's an interaction. Rakan makes the Poppy even nicer. I feel like there's a huge Poppy angle here. Oh wait, they banned Poppy. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Poppy's been banned this entire time. So we're just blinding Renekton, are we? I mean, 369. There's no Rek'Sai. There's no Rumble. There's no Jax. 369 could go Aatrox. That's what Bin did in game 1, but it didn't work. I don't mind the Lee Sin here either. Bit of early presence. Good at scrapping. Yeah, 369 did play Quid earlier in the year. I don't think that's the answer. Do it, Sean. Do it. Do it. Do it. No, Kindred. 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 Let's go. I mean, it's hype. Sean bringing out a signature, an absolute signature. What do you got, 369? Good, I guess. It's a turbo Urgot game.
this is
I
just
do feel like they kind of need the front line, but maybe he goes AP. I don't know.
That's a great historical pick for him, but
I wouldn't put
369's
it
Gragas
past him going AP here.
legendary. This guy plays
But he might just go front line.
in the full tank variant as well. You can play a bit of both, with the Rod of Ages kind of being the halfway house. We'll see what build he goes towards, but it doesn't matter what items he has in there. Just his ability to outplay with the CC, to team fight, to lane with this champion is so big. Against Bins Renekton, that top lane matchup might actually now be quite fun, specifically because it's 369.
Big man with the plan. A known Gragas enjoyer, but also just something really important for the spacing of top
All right.
team fight. And that's what I want to talk about next, is how they approach these games.
Do you guys want some Gamba?
When you've got the big CC of the Rakan, of the Vibe, when you have someone to lock people in place, the Cascade is going to
BLG versus TES. You guys have 1 minute to vote. Boom. Twitch chat. Get amongst it.
Stand up in particularly this game. It's not necessarily been a series of top laners so far. I think 369 can make it about him though in this game.
Completely forgot about LPL just trying to solve the Wordle.
The coach felt like they had the right plan. They had the way to attack BLG. In a game
Obvious desert champion had forgotten about.
to make that execution matter. Last game was not clean, but you staved yourself from darkness. And now game 4 needs to continue that momentum forward. BLG on the blue side. This is their second finals ever as an
Melee.
organization.
It's the melee bit that's fucking me.
One step away from claiming that Silver Dragon Cup.
It is a daunting task ahead of both of these.
I'm trying to think through all of the like melee champions in the game.
Challenge starts now.
We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it between the games. We'll come back to it between the games. Don't spoil it. I need to figure it out. I need to work it out. But we'll come back to it after this game.
That's what they said the choice was last time.
Or I'll try. It depends if the series ends, I guess. So, how are we feeling about these compositions then? It feels like a pretty powerful bot lane for BLG here. Lethality Varus again. The first couple of levels, not too bad though. With the Rakan and a Kalista, like, you still have a lot of ability to fight hard in those lanes. It's on hit as well. Jackie Love's actually building Kalista where you actually want to fight, not just poke damage. I gotta say, I still prefer this, personally.
For a guy who is in his first split on an organization that has been known the tops for top esports, but also with 4 extreme veterans, it was so nice to see him pick it up.
I would really like to see top esports have a confident win here. I feel like all of the wins that they've had so far in this series have, well, all of the wins. The win that they had in this series was like scraping it through, you know? I would love to see them have a really confident win to push it forwards.
Maybe someone like Shun or Elk can deal with that extra damage that needs to come out.
Okay, level 2 on both. Damage on Mako. I mean, that's the thing. Kalista level 1, really, really strong. Now that some abilities are coming online, On and Elk are just going to be really annoying to deal with. Especially at level 3, Varus just becomes a monster.
HP gets to be regen back a little bit. You need to really keep an eye on that Rakan HP bar. If that's low, you can't really go for bot side plays. Want to flip things up towards the top, though. Talk about 369.
TN started on red, came down to the bot side, pathing back up to top lane. Reset comes out from Jackie Love and Mako. I think TN was planning on trying to get into this bottom lane, but the trades are too good from Elkanon. It's not going to happen. Meantime, Shudder's just chilling. Very relaxed, clear to start us off. And he's not far off finishing his clear. He's just on that blue buff now, so he should finish clearing first. Not that surprising, because Tien's been kind of running around the map. They'll be able to go for the crab. I wonder which crab it'll be with the mark. Oh, he gets the right one. That is beautiful. That is beautiful for Shunt.
With RNG, of course, not with BLG from last year. Even that, he reached the finals at that point. This guy's got history to him. Shun, a little less international history because, of course, it really was just last year where that started to come about. But particularly on this Kindred regionally, he is one of these Kindred players.
He gets to double skull.
Somewhat, and not all of it,
So Alcanon,
somewhat of a regional specialty.
they push out bot and then move into the river to defend the crab. So Sean gets double skull. Really, really nice team play from BLG here. This Callista is being answered so efficiently. It's going to feel hard for TN to have an influence as well.
You're not really doing that level 3 dive threat, which BLG has made an absolute lethal weapon against.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you do in this early game. TES. Oh, 369's out of mana, so.
Play from a closer range because it's auto attack rather than that big Q pierce range instead. But interested now to see whether Jacula can pilot this in the positioning manner you need to.
I don't think anything. I honestly don't think there's going to be much action in this early game because I feel like this composition right now for BLG is like we will just slowly win. Oh, nice route on Mako. Ignite as well.
But now we also have the objectives coming up, and with this priority bot side, BLG should be able to take first dragon.
Can do if they want. Remember, there have been a couple of times they've had priority bot lane. They've chose to kind of forgo that first dragon instead. You can see that Tien, he's on vision. You know that he's on the bot side of the map, and that's going to take away the Gromp, which is, of course...
Nice damage on Knight. So the knockback did land. I was surprised when the observers moved away. I will say, I don't think that's a good flash from Cream. If he gets the kill, it's good, but... the fact that Knight doesn't have to flash himself just means that Cream has kind of punished himself.
Can end up losing that shuffle in there. Cream, no, he had a fantastic main character game last game. Now, without a flash coming up against Shun and Knight with their level 6s, particularly for that Azir coming up. Big moment for him to now play safe.
And I also think this is a big moment for Cream to start branching out with that Weaver's Wall. He's not going to get...
So Sean gets first Drake.
Right now when the
Tien
out, but that is
moves up top side.
From Cream, because that is a staple of how top esports...
I think Tien wasn't really sure exactly where Shun was. Okay, Mako now spots him. But it will be Drake taken. Tien warded the Grubs and then went over to his Krugs. I was going to say he should be confident to go for the Grubs at this point, but actually I don't know if that's true, just with how behind the curve he will be. Shun now can move up towards his own top quadrants. Mako spots him though. Tien can start the Grubs off. It's all good. In with Dominus. Okay, there we go. So Bin level 7 here. Moving over to Grubs. Tien's just got to leave. So gets 2 Grubs as well as the Drake. Super nice. Bin heavy trades on the top side. Forces 369 away. Forces the ult out. Pushes the wave. In the meantime, Knight roams. So really nice stuff from BLG so far. And that is a second mark from Krabs as well. That is great news for Shun. Tien spotted. Bin has flash. I don't think they can commit.
I love this where it's just like, I almost want there to be a documentary playing in the players' ears at this point. It's like you try and gank the next. Do you know he's got a £1,000 vote for? And they're like, no, funnily enough, Mazel, I didn't know that. I'm going to leave top lane.
Oh, yeah, that's a good call.
On's been doing really well on the roots
But I do wonder how they can approach that one
so far. I really like the Nico takeaway. Like the fact that it made Renata pretty unpickable and denied one of the combos that you might look for with the Callista. I feel like it was a Jarvan angle. Jarvan Callista, let's go. Just all in. I feel like you just die, actually. You don't want to play Jarvan into Nico.
Some like leather straps or something for top piece. Tie that mouth down, man. Ben is gonna have some fun. I do wonder though, now that we're getting close to those first items, we actually had the stop off for the boots for Jackie Love to get some of that mobility on the hop, skips, and jumps.
Tien could be in trouble here. Okay, that's his smite. Sean doesn't have smite up either. Oh, ult. Sean's chasing 2. If they kill Tien, this is absolutely huge. Great flash from Sean. Oh, again, that's twice today where I feel like these Azir ults Usually the flash before means you can't. Oh, they stopped the recall. Oh my god, Odd even gets away with it. It's a massacre.
Bot lane combination again. 2 kills in the bot side. You get so much gold.
It's an
Obviously, some very
absolute
important carries.
massacre.
Jaculov on the Callista cannot live under bot lane turret. This could be such a big moment.
And how are we not?
Oh boy.
And BLG have a 2,000 gold lead.
So much of it is about Shun using this.
That might be 4 stacks if he got the Gromp as well. Because this will be a stack from the assist. Do you need the killing blow? I don't think you need the killing blow. I'm pretty sure that's a stack for Shun. Yeah, it is. You can see the 3 there. So then he gets the Gromp as well, which is another stack. That's 4 stacks.
How do you do this? The growth from this guy from IG to BLG has been insanity.
4 stacks at 9 minutes, dude.
So many big players on this roster, which now going to have to fight against another deficit from BLG. They cannot afford to lose focus this time. There aren't any Ash arrows this time for Mako to throw at them, which is a big thing. Actually, Mako was huge at that point. So there's a flash away from Knight. Here comes On.
Shun's fucking huge. Okay, good CC chain. Yeah, Kindred ult saves him, though. Oh, he's still down. He's still down. I'm amazed that that didn't turn around more. Like, they used so much to try and get Knight. I thought with the Kindred ult there, maybe there was a chance of flipping it. I guess On didn't have his ultimate. Oh, the root! Mako flashes. Nice. Well played by TES. Mako sets it up. Cream follows it with the knockback.
That's exactly what happens from top esports. They take Jaculov and Mako and they make some huge plays in the mid lane. What is this at the cost of, though? You're losing
So,
amounts of gold towards this bot side. You have
okay, TP on the bot side. They want to punish Elk.
They got to keep the tempo going.
This is Cream.
Momentum going. They do not want to be dragged down in a 3-1 series. As Cream gets the chains of corruption over from Elk. Is not
Nice.
followed up on.
Okay, Elk finishes the tower and gets out with his life. This is huge for BLG. In the meantime, Grubs started up. Tien's still on the bottom side of the map. It's going to be 5 Grubs. Zia's really good at using them. Renekton, I don't know if Renekton will get that much time on tower, honestly, today, but... Oh, man. Oh, God. BLG is so ahead. 2,000 gold lead, 5 Grubs. And you've got a Kindred that's already on 4 stacks.
5 grubs, pretty big for this comp.
At least TES got that play in the mid lane. If they don't get that mid lane play, it is feeling extremely doomed for them. And off the back of these Grubs, they will get themselves a Drake. It's the little things, isn't it?
Very, very quickly. One person I really need to highlight in regards to that On has had great early games.
Good lord.
Game and last game though was off. That was off. That was
Off,
yeah,
on,
it's the switch, folks. It's the switch, and I really want to see it on this Nico. The big problem is this champion is very, very squishy if you fall behind. He's up here trying to make a play towards top side.
I like this swap from BLG here. They've got 5 Grubs to work with. Send your double range to the top side. It's really difficult for 369 to do much about it. That's another stack, by the way. The Shun just walks in and gets Krugs. In fact, they don't stick around to try and siege or anything. TES are answering, but you got a Kindred stack, so even without threatening the tower in a significant way, that's still really positive for BLG.
Still a hard game for a Kindred, regardless of the amount of marks you have. Because if suddenly you have a Vi pinging you with the ultimate into Atelier, into the Gragas, you're going to get displaced a million miles away from your home.
It's true.
The Lambs Respite. And you're also going to just get burst out all the same. So Shun's positioning needs to be perfect.
Let's talk about top esports a little bit more. They have so much CC. The coordination and the execution is going to be the biggest question for them.
Absolutely. I think that top esports, you know, I think one thing we should always say about this team is typically that they are very...
You haven't got another stack from that.
How does he do that?
What the hell is this, man? 6 stacks already? 6 stacks at 13 minutes, man.
That's a big
What?
right there, Elk. You gotta be careful. He does have his friends.
I mean, he's trying to set up the play, I guess. I mean, that, right, if he doesn't die, that is actually really great play from Elk. That's the kind of play that you rarely see, where he's essentially saying, Instead of it being like enemy trying to punish flash cooldown and you trying to hold on to your flash cooldown, he's like, I have my flash available. Let's use my flash as a resource. 369 can't kill me. My team's on the way. Get themselves a pick. Get themselves 2, almost 3 plates from it as well. That's that good shit, that right there. Elk is having an insane series.
They have moved their pressure to top side, and they're trying to take another outer turret.
Again, at least getting that teleport out. You have the 5 grubs, makes it so threatening to go on these towers. And again, if there is one part of the game which you need to be afraid of against BLG, it's when they get all of those outer turrets. Knight is going to get those onto.
Oh dear. Maybe an overcommit from TES. Okay. I wasn't sure if Knight was going to go for the shuffle there. I don't know if maybe the rocks were in the way or something.
Potential of a mid lane one towards your first item, but still, just that. This is a big thing which On does. Whenever his mid lane ready to carry a court, he just throws himself at the enemy team and says, "Okay, let's go for it." I like to call it a full contact League of Legends. As soon as one person is caught, everyone just flies in to make.
How did Elk become so fucking good at the game? I honestly don't know, dude. I want to know what his morning routine is. Somebody get me that YouTube video. He gets up at 4:30 a.m. runs around the neighborhood, etc., etc. We're gonna have a scrap. No, we're not. Never mind.
It's a safari around the Herald. You sat there like,
That kind of sucks for BLG. 2 TPs used. They arrived just way too late to even contest the Herald. And it's not even like they have a position on the map that TES don't to punish a tower or something either.
Once again, doing a really good job around the objectives. That's how they beat BLG last game. Really.
Come on, TES.
They just ended up having much better setup around the objectives when things got a little bit more crazy.
We'll see if TES can shut down Shun later on. Elk so far very, very good in this mid game. I will say, both AD carries kind of fall off later on in the game. But the Talia, really, really good into the Kindred. Pretty good into the Azir as well later on. Good into the Renekton. Tien can lock people up. The CC chain can kind of one-shot people if they're not cautious. But like Gragas and Talia as well can knock people out of the Kindred ult. So in terms of a team fight later on, I actually really don't mind what TES have. But it's down to how the fight starts, really, because if you've got a Nico ult on everyone, I don't really know if you survive long enough to get your big combo off. All right, Herald mid. It's Drake Beast. Mountain Soul this game.
Support, it's squishy, but you still have the CC and you got a decent amount of damage. Herald put down as a counterweight in mid lane. Fush is in that mid lane. Makes it hard.
Doesn't finish the tower. Wave pushed by Elk. He's moving over. So TES losing a wave. Oh boy. Dracula wards him. Okay. Good wall from Cream. I don't think it really stops anything, though. They can still move in here. Oh, Tien's rude! Oh! Oh my god, Bin is destroying them. That's Drake. They can just leave. They can just leave. Just leave, lads. Just leave. Oh, BLG are too good, man.
And BLG, despite the fact that they didn't have the prime setup, just hit their skill shots and win the fight. It's going to be 5 grubs now used with, triple range characters onto this mid lane outer turret. That's another tower down for them. Huge moment here.
Big momentum.
This is insane. So, how does Tien get caught out? Oh, Varus ult hit. And then the stun comes through from Bin, and then look at that. I mean, great from On. How many times have Azir's been denied big ults this series? Feels like Azir is just not playable in this series.
About On throwing his body, sometimes that works, man. This guy has been such an incredible. He's gotten props for missing, for Mako. His play has improved so much in the last 2 years, and that's why I love focusing on these two bot lanes, because we have very differing styles, right? Two carries on top esports that have been
That's some good
so
coffee.
good individually coming together. For BLG, they were not good individually. They had some good moments, but together they are literally Megatron at this point. Like, they are unstoppable.
BLG, again, the reason
It's a
why
4,000 gold lead.
good is because everyone has systems in place to help them play like that.
Jackulov is playing the version of Callista that does a lot better later on than the lethality version.
Everyone plays these lanes out as aggressively as humanly possible. It's all playing towards everything that they can, and it really does feel like BLG in this game are so, once again on point.
Yeah, he
I don't know, I just feel like there is this sort of combo, the displacement or whatever, that can make Shun's life hard in these team fights, but I do feel like with Knight on Azir as well, you've got a lot of scaling damage available for the side of BLG.
A little bit more safety there for the Varus. Getting close to that second item for Jackie Love.
I thought that was the real on there. The clones seem to stay for a long time. Oh. Oh, what a combo! What a combo! TP's come in. Bin needs to go huge. Oh, again on. Now that is a combo. That's Baron. That is Baron. You've got another 80 carry. Who needs Elk? Oh my god, they used everything to get Elk there as well. I mean, they've just got to go huge. They've just got to make an insane play here. Shun still has his ultimate. They just don't win the fight, though. Oh, Cream's dead, I think. They live. That's huge. That was huge from TES to stop the Baron there and nobody dies. Holy fuck. I can't believe nobody died there. I can't believe they all got away with that.
This is what happens here in terms of what happens with the Varus. He hits himself an ult. What happens here in terms of the all-in, though? It's a half-health.
So Jackulov gets a Q to block the spell shield.
It's the pierce. Jackulov ends up using the pierce towards it. It's a good skill shot from that. Really important, because if you don't blow that spell shield, this play is much harder to make out. However, on the other side of it, just punishes the overengage. The initial pick, it's good, but they just go too far.
And I think Bin's body and all of this is so difficult to deal with. He literally is just walking at Jackie Love and at Cream, and it becomes so much harder to navigate. Now, we did get that Leandri's completed for Cream. We are going to have a little bit of that damage potential, even if top esports are down 4,000 gold.
And when you've got, Renekton, Dash Champion, Kindred, Dash Champion, you got the Azir.
All right. Drake and 35.
Technically from as well as a dash. This Talia, even if they don't,
Tien has just been answered. I feel like Tien has been completely shut out of this series.
Well, if they do, they might just walk away with a third win. They might just walk away with their first championship.
On's Nico, by the way. On's fucking Nico, man.
It is for an LPL championship. So many of these players,
He's been playing so well today.
Only ever see one title. BLG might just be, as an organization, and for a lot of these players, find their first.
3 out of the 5.
Wow. Knight just about gets away with his recall. BLG seemingly uninterested in the Drake. They're going to Baron instead. Knight's legging it as fast as humanly possible. Doesn't have TP. Cream has TP. He's moving up to the top side, though.
Take stock of things. Baron, Dragon up on a flank. Has flash. He's off vision. That's important. But top esports, they're hanging around towards bot side.
Okay. Good prio. Do they move back up top? The observer is having a struggle. Their mouse on the screen. Trying to contest this Drake. They're a little bit late, though. Is Shun going to go into the back of the pit? Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Tien flashes out. Oh, Bin! Ah, he's gone too deep. Okay, 1 for 1. Oh, TES are on the wrong side, though. Like, I don't think you get away with this. Mako 100% dies, but can they get more? I mean, probably. Oh, God. Knight's found him. Doesn't have his ult. Doesn't matter. Oh, boy. Okay, Blast Cone, but Shun's heading him off. There's still a tower in the mid lane as well. I mean, if he dies on the Baron side of the map with a huge recall, with a hugely... Oh, TP. It missed! Oh, my lord. He's still chunked. And he used his TP, so he can't even return to the play. With TN up, I don't think you flip this. I don't think you flip this. Oh, my lord. Dude, Shun is in a monstrous position. 3-0-3. He's got 2 items. I want to see what he has when he recalls as well. Okay, TP comes in, though. Oh, nice flick back. They can't finish it. That's a tower taken, though. Oh. Bin actually dodged the fucking knockback from TN. Bin's just insane, man. That little sidestep there, that was clean as fuck. These two top laners are honestly so good. This top lane matchup is insane. Look at TES. Look at him. They're getting cheeky. They're getting real cheeky. On his dancing. That's the clone, I think. I thought that was the actual on then, and he was just like dancing in front of them like he knew. Oh, 4K. 4K. Even in Drake's. This could go long. I really hope this goes long.
A lot of people would have said, oh, it's BLG and JDG again in the finals, but Top Esports took them down. They've taken everything that was given to them, and now they need to take one more to bring it to Silver Scrapes.
I don't think many people were predicting JDG in that series.
LPL, because this is a team which has been in so many finals, some titles contested by them. 2023 was an off year for them. They didn't make it to a finals, they didn't make it to an international event, but this team expects excellence. They've shown glimpses of that excellence in this series. And they show a little bit more. They're still down some gold.
Okay.
They're still not necessarily out of this game.
Let's be having it. Shun versus the blue buff. The ultimate battle.
So quick check in there as well. Somewhere amongst the mess. Shun on 7 marks. Second range increase. He's getting towards those 3 items as well.
Just aggravating the Baron. Pissing him off. There is a ward in the back of the pit. It has, so they have vision right now. Not too worried. Oh, they spot Knight.
When we're looking into these kind of plays, playing around Fog of Horror again, trying to make sure the game doesn't become about horror survival.
God, it feels so tense. All right, so Elk pushes mid. He can move in. Jaculov's gone to answer mid. TES need to fully back away here. Like, they can't commit to the play with Jaculov pushing. I think that's a tier 1 taken for Knight. Yeah. It was already really, really low. Nice little shift there from BLG. Force mid, shift up top. Get the wave in. Finish a tower. When TES can't fight you because Jaculov was mid. Drake's up at 45, so the Baron dance will kind of end here, I think. I want to see a Vi-Kree combination. Oh, you mean Cream? I mean, who do you ever get? Like, it's really hard to find a target.
I wonder how Knight can be a more engaged factor as well at some point.
To me, it feels like this fight, even though it's not for a soul, it's not for any lasting impact, it feels like we're on the precipice.
Yeah, Knight is going to be really hard to deal with. Oh, no. 369 forced to flash as well.
Again, one of the big things about LPL is that we fight to remove tools. We fight to
Okay. TES start Baron. 369 has TP. I really don't think they can commit to this. Yeah, okay. Shun didn't even fall for it. Shun never even went past mid lane. He goes over to the Drake now. Alright, soul point for BLG. TES can't realistically threaten this. They can try and threaten this, but realistically they can't.
top esports again. I love how they're playing around the same. Okay, if you're trying to go towards the bot side, we'll go towards the other side. They're very coordinated about how they're moving across the map.
Nice dash from Knight. Keeps himself safe.
This time, it's now Soul Point over to BLG. It's
TES trying to punish as the Drake goes down, but there's nothing they can do. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
That can be a big factor too.
Nice macro from BLG.
They have managed to stop BLG closing the game and taking a game-ending Baron, but they're not
Trying to make a play on tonight, I guess.
So we talked about the pick potential for top esports so many times.
I mean, I just don't know what,
Feeling like the way
how you
we have 3 item spikes for both Knight and
find a target.
Feels like you just
BLG are so Tien's on the flank. Look at Tien.
Oh,
Oh, On's got all 4.
awesome there, and they get him.
Who cares about a flank?
Have nothing left.
Oh my God, On and Knight just demolished them.
And now on the other side, it's
Good Lord, it is over as fuck.
away with it.
It's the solo laners. It's the Knight in shining armor.
Ah, BLG are too good, man. BLG are just too good.
Calm, cool, and collected. Look at those faces. They have one goal in mind, and it's a first title for BLG.
You really want to see if they can do that. Tien, he's hanging around the outside of the pit. Can he get in?
Tien's got to try. He's got to try. Knight will just kill him.
Knight wants to block out the pit though. And he'll do just that.
Denied.
Oh,
The Baron.
Bin moved in topside. He TP'd for this.
Over here on Tien. He might still have it too as the burn is starting to come through. Tien ends up backing
Not only does he not get the Baron, he doesn't even get his own jungle. Shun's going to get another stack. That's his 8th stack.
Victory there for BLG. They slowed
Oh
down
my
the
Lord, and a tier 2 top as well.
got the Baron, and this is
This
gonna be
grasp is here. Okay, TP, time to punish.
teleport. This is them trying to slap back before BLG can make use of the Baron.
Last ditch effort. 369 tries to get on tonight. Shun kind of denies it. Another TP. Cream's joining in.
Mako over on this
Knight
side.
has flash.
From Knight. He's gonna have to shifting sands his way
Okay,
out.
there's the flash. There's the dash. He gets out.
of there, and it's
Oh,
Knight that
no.
makes Top esports cry.
I mean, you know, initially, oh, we got the fight continuing on.
Oh my Lord. It's
Yeah,
over.
eventually, this is
It's
a-
actually over. That was such a big commitment.
Knight initially wanted the name without the
And the
character,
Knight just TP spot and takes another tower. Oh my God. Knight is just laughing at them. He's absolutely laughing at them. Oh my God. That is insane.
Exactly why, again, he can make those game-winning moments. Bin as well. Huge shout out to him.
Oh my
Every
Lord.
fight
Oh, and they've got...
has been-
What? How do they find a pick?
Once again,
How the hell?
right into the
Is it
ball.
BLG getting a pick there?
And our spring MVP is down
Oh
now.
my
He's
God.
Now,
That ward.
again, 5 Baron buffs available. We've got Flash available for Elk if he wants to go for a Flash Varus play as well. Maybe
Tien
even more
creating
things. So
space.
BLG are looking to
Boy,
push it
so
down.
much space.
BLG
11,000 gold lead, man.
Final.
It's
This is
over.
last spring against JDG.
BLG for the first time win a fucking championship.
For them in front of them. They've taken down JDG.
My fucking Suning boys.
They have
My
taken
WE
Top
boys.
Esports down a peg, and now they're on the
Oh,
cusp.
it's so good.
Top
It's
esports
so
in
good
this
to
one.
see.
Can they wave clear in time? How far is this going to be pushed by
I don't think they can end right now.
Sticking
Maybe they
around
can.
5 grubs. They are looking to go a little
They want it.
further.
They want it so bad, Nightmara. They want to finish the game right now. One Nexus turret goes down, but BLG.
You can hear how giddy
here,
Mazel is.
more structures, and they are champions.
They have built towards this.
There
Here
goes
comes
Tien.
Tien.
Last gasp effort. Can Top Esports the might
Nope.
go down? They are done.
Didn't even get the ult out of him.
Remain engaged.
It's one thing. Have they managed to survive? Is the blood enough to
Let's hear the game ending call.
There goes, they get him. Oh my gosh. BLG, they've done it. They got 1. They got 2. They are on the cusp, and they've done it. They are on the road, and they make it to silver as the Dragon Cup will go their way for a first time in BLG's history. They are champions.
This team has built over years, over time.
Congratulations, BLG. My God.
But they finally see themselves to the podium. This has been their mountain climb. It has
Oops.
been well earned. It has been hard fought. And I am so excited to see how much further this team can go.
Oops.
Not only
And this
I really want a picture of this hug.
they are champions.
This team has built over years, over time. Lost
Oh man, I'm so happy for them.
last year,
I think
but
Elk should be
they
MVP of the
see
series.
themselves to the podium. This has been their mountain climb. It has been well earned. It has has been hard fought, and I am so excited to see how much further this team can go.
Not only do they bring in Knight, not only do they find strength in their early games, they have done a double record-breaking split in summer and spring.
GG.
Now they return
GG.
for the first time in the organization's history, but also for Shun, Elk, and On, it is their first title and much deserved.
Knight completes himself in his own way as well. A three-peat of LPL. Very rare to find these occurrences. Very rare to find a team like this in BLG.
And Billy Gaming, for the first time, will lift the Silver Dragon Cup. Chengdu, beware! Huge congratulations to the team. Huge congratulations to that man right there, Elk and Shun and On. Not only were they the newer pieces, the ones without the titles, but they were the ones it felt like were the driving force of this game.
Again, if there is one thing you can take away from this team, is that it doesn't work if you don't have all 5 players backing each other up, supporting each other, and doing the best they can to make all of each other look the best they can.
Man.
Early game has been dominant from them. Both these teams will take you in 15 minutes, but BLG, they showed us a different side today. They showed us the fact that they could go scale. They showed us they could win on red side, damn it. And that has not been the case at all in these best of 5s. And it just feels so damn good that they make this run, that they make it.
I hate to say it, but this finals is in Foshan instead of Chengdu. I thought it was in Chengdu. Oh, wait, no. It's MSI that's in Chengdu.
It has been a super team in the building for
Eey,
years. And
that's
now
awkward.
They finally reach it.
Really does feel like this team has so much more to give. They're such an exciting team. The way that they play around bot lane, the way that they play around their late game
Man.
fights, the way that they just have this great chemistry together. The ability to make these
Emojo. Someone put Emojo in chat.
An exciting team to watch. I cannot wait to see how they perform at MSI, and of course coming back into LPL in summer.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's gonna be very,
BLG
very
first seed at MSI.
As a whole, again, been building to this for a long time, and I think that's where, you know, top esports with a little bit of a record of having some slip-ups in the finals, definitely gonna be kicking themselves for this one, but it was absolutely that BLG, even in those messy games.
How many times did BLG lose to JDG last year?
Keep thinking back to this team.
Was it 7? I think it was 7, right?
Made themselves from a good
Like,
team into
I
changing
can't
the
believe that they
this team
lose to JDG 7 times in a year,
they've put
and they just go,
players after players to see if
okay.
they could fix the remedy, and this is finally the ability.
Let's take their mid laner.
This is the chemistry situation.
And then they just win the
Everyone
LPL.
roll and finally be the best team in the LPL.
And that guy on your screen right there, Shun, soft spot in my heart for him. He has been my favorite player throughout the LPL. In my first interview with Oshin, I told him, he asked me who my favorite player is. I said Shun. And to see this guy's
Just
growth
2?
from
What do you mean
IG,
just
from
2?
Coming up from IG Developmental, from IG Young, so many years ago.
They lost to them in
First year,
finals
he was
twice.
rookie in the Shy on his solo lanes, and it didn't work. I'll tell you that right now. And I think to see this growth from him as a player, not only in his carry potential, but also what he's been able to facilitate for BLG, especially this year, that kind of growth means that this guy has the potential to be one of the best junglers in the LPL.
I have to say, there's something really quite cathartic about. There have been a lot of people saying, "Oh, but I don't like playing jungle metas with like Sejuani and the Maokai and whatever." This dude just blasted top esports with Kindred.
Yeah.
This guy's been playing the carries.
I don't just mean in finals, I mean like series. They lost like, I think 7 series to JDG last year. Both splits, twice in spring playoffs. I think only once in summer playoffs because they went lower bracket, right? Did they lose in summer playoffs?
I know it meant a lot to him. So we're going to actually hear what the desk has to say about all this, and we'll send it over to them.
BLG have secured their first LPL title.
So they lost to
in the finals of
LG.
Spring 2024. I mean, the
Yeah, they
sweating
did
doesn't
lose.
even
They
come
did.
close to
So
describing
that's
how
5.
every single
And
one
then
of
at
the ways
Worlds, there was
right now, but also in terms of
Worlds
their
and
reactions,
Worlds and
unfortunately,
MSI.
we're gonna have a direct translation, but I think the look on in their faces, in their eyes.
I can't
they are
remember
beyond
off the top of
proud
my head.
themselves. My God, are they looking good for international?
I think it's 7. I think it's
It's one
7.
of those arenas for one, and yes, they were made to sweat, but they did get there in the end, and it's been a very, very amazing journey.
They
not just for this
never
roster, and
played at
inspiration
Worlds,
from
I
last
don't
year as well.
think.
But as an organization, BLG have been trying for years,
they?
like Mazel and Nymera were saying. They've constantly reshaped rosters. They've attempted super rosters. Nothing.
Oh, they played in the Swiss.
There was something about this roster in 2023 that was deserving of a title at some point, but they were just simply bested by a JDG existing.
So I guess that counts.
They're able to beat their demons not only in toppling JDG.
So that's 6, and then at MSI.
Making it the whole run, taking down top esports here in the final.
Throughout of all the roster
Who's the
iterations,
final?
throughout all the equations of trying to make it right, of putting in
I guess, yeah, the best of one
superstars
kind of
like
doesn't
Ozzy
count. So I guess it's
Apollo,
7
maybe they
series.
tried it. They found that one constant that has given many teams a title, and Knight makes such a statement right here with a 3-peat in the LPL, with a back-to-back-to-back LPL titles, going into MSI as the first seed from the LPL, defending his MSI title. Even though he's in a different team, he's still going in that as the king of MSI from 2023. And I think it must be so cathartic for him as well. You know, the whole, even though it's banter, the whole 369 and Knight in JDG, who was it really the difference maker? Knight put his foot down, and Sosu really was the difference maker.
It was a team effort. Looking into how every single one of these games played out, at the end of the day, when BLG wanted to make it work, and that's what they wanted to do since the very first game, they did. And every single one
All
of
right.
the players stepped up to the plate and
GG's.
are very
GG's.
deserving, not only of the trophy lift, but of everything that comes with it. The title, the happiness, the glory, the fame. It's all worth it.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, just the fact
We
again
don't
that
even
it's
have a finals interview
so long
translation.
for this organization, right? The build-up has really paid off, and
How
now it
fucking
starts to
depressing
really
is
set,
that?
you know, good omens for MSI, right? It's typically, and especially in recency, 3 years of LPL domination at
Let's go.
MSI. You know, for BLG now, they're looking towards MSI and saying, all right, we can.
Yeah, I mean, second place is still really good for top esports. I'm kind of disappointed with how they finish their split, though. Like, I think they looked so much,
you know, the internationals he's attended, so
much
I'm
better
looking forward to seeing what
than.
evolves from this BLG roster as they've continued to grow over the years.
I think TES looked so good across playoffs, and I think they looked so good at the end of the split. I think TES's peak was so high, but today they just got annihilated.
Relief
Yeah.
in Elk's face right now. I see relief. He said that me, On, Shun have never won a title before. They're coming in technically like as a not rookies necessarily, but in terms of like holding a title, there was so much experience, international experience on the side of top esports, and they managed to work against that current. And again, relief is what I can see in their faces, especially knowing that not only have they won regionally, but
I
they're
think
walking into this
BLG are just
international
insane. I
tournament
think
as
Shun
monsters from
or
the
Elk are both your solid MVP candidates.
You know, and,
You're
and I'm
simple,
sure,
man.
and I'm sure Mazel will also be happy I'm
He's a
saying this,
fan.
but you know, Shun has been such a young, talented jungler for a long time. Well, long time. You get the idea. But he started off his
Young
career.
and long time.
He
absolutely.
started off his career with such high prospects, and it feels like this is the payoff that, you know, we've been waiting for. He struggled on the IG roster, moved over to BLG.
Who's our MVP then? Come on. Oh wait, I'm behind.
In fashion as well,
Mhm.
has got to bolster the confidence. Even though, you know, yes, they slipped up in that game 3.
That little look back from Knight.
Push the boundaries a
It,
little
it
bit.
felt it felt a lot more
Limit
as if
testing.
There's your boy Lumo.
limit testing, right? And you know, I think it's also maybe the correct place to say commiserations to top esports, as you know, frankly.
Was that
we've been
Lumo?
trying to find
I'm pretty sure that was Lumo. I didn't even know Lumo was still on the team.
But today was simply not the day. They didn't show up as a unit, unfortunately, and that is
Holy shit, he
at the
is.
end of the day, you have to show up
Fucking
as a
super
person.
sub Lumo
Show up
sneaks in for the
every other
fucking
day.
trophy lift.
When it came to the end, maybe the correct somewhat. It felt
Come
more
on,
of
just push the boundaries.
even though, you know, yes, they slipped up in that game 3.
I love that little look back from Knight.
Let's just push the boundaries a
It,
little
it
bit.
felt it felt a lot more as if they were.
I really want a picture of Lumo.
And you know, I think it's also maybe the correct place to say commiserations to top esports, as you know, frankly, they've been trying to find another title for a very, very long time.
Elkin on.
I want to see Lumo. I want to see Lumo.
Repeats of LPL.
And Billy Gaming for the first time will lift
There he is. There he is.
Silver Dragon Cup. Chengdu, beware.
Ah,
Huge. Billy Gaming.
I need to get him earlier.
Very rare to find it.
I don't know why I care so much about this, but I'm desperate to get a picture of Lumo here.
Gaming for the first time beware!
My boy Lumao.
Facilitative style compared to Knight, who can play that but likes to be more proactive on some of the carries as well, has changed BLG for the better.
Yeah, been, as being highlighted, one of the key pieces of the roster, but every single one, as we've already touched upon, of these players have had their series, they've had their moments, they've had their highlight reel play in this series, and that's something to look forward
Didn't
to.
Lumao
for that
get
calculation,
another
that
trophy as a
adaptability,
sub?
that aggression when it comes to the international stage.
Wasn't he like super sub for JDG at MSI or something?
But truly, BLG is a team that has a threat in
They look so
every
scary.
single position, top through support.
I don't remember.
Who, if they want to make a game plan around the player, they'll do it.
And might I say, I'm just gonna make a very bold statement here. Elk looks like the current best AD carry worldwide.
He was on BLG last year as well.
On Kalista, on Varus.
I guess that was just me getting carried away then about BLG last year.
Playing the Senna for more scaling into the late game team fights. He's spacing, he's positioning, he's flanking. The way they're playing dives through the bottom with Shun and On. It's a bold statement, but I feel like currently he does look like a contender for best AD carry in the world.
Yeah,
That's
and
something that we're gonna find out.
he was just claimed,
Claim?
prized, crowned, I believe. The
English is really difficult.
the MVP, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he got the MVP.
He got the series MVP. It came up on the top of the screen there. As yeah, we get confirmation in
Elk
our ears as well. It is
also
Elk.
finals
Yeah.
MVP. And that's again another title that Elk can add to his.
I think well deserved for Elk.
collection, which he now has.
Garia, the best AD carry in T1, is shaking right now.
But again, really well deserved. And Elk has been a player that I've had my eyes on for a very long time. Even before he made it to this BLG roster, he looked so promising, made it over, and just immediately something just snapped in Elk. And he really has taken it to the next level for a really long time. For the last year and a half, he's been in Ruler's Shadow to a point. But now it seems like with JDG's small downfall, Elk finally has his place in the limelight.
And that's something that, as incredible as it is in front of tens of thousands of fans in a live
Well,
arena.
that's it,
and
lads.
We're not even gonna talk about
GG.
people watching at home. It's still
GG.
something surreal. And this is
Yeah.
the regional part. This is LPL. This is without taking into consideration.
I guess that's us done.
MSI and the craziness of internationals and the pressure.
Oh
that
wait,
comes with
is it?
and
Are we doing the MSI draw now?
opportunity and that
I think we should watch
ability
MSI
to
draw.
go toe-to-toe, head-to-head
MSI draw's on next, I
with
think.
The other best the world has to offer when it comes to League of Legends.
Here's the cool part, right? Every single
I'm gonna run to the bathroom before the draw starts. I'm pretty sure we got MSI draw now as well.
MSI, we can beat any team. It has been a never-ending story,
We're back.
especially between the LCK and the LPL. Many championships, so much experience behind a lot of the players with these trophies moving into these internationals. However, I feel like this time, the LPL, and very traditionally, the LPL over in spring, the 56% record in winning MSI and showing up like this in the finals with a very, very convincing victory from the side of BLG. I think they've got huge chances into literally going into this competition.
And it will be on home soil. So that adds a little bit of extra spice to the competition even
fans.
further.
Yep, more fans, and we've seen what home crowd advantages look like, especially in the East, in China, in South Korea. When you have these, it's hard to really call them derbies. When you have these rivalries played out, you see it when it's in South Korea. The Korean fans, they will keep it silent when it's time to bring on the Chinese fans, and vice versa. They really do act as a sixth man on the Rift inside of those arenas. So it is a soft advantage that I'm sure BLG and of course Top Esports will be happy to try and abuse, and it will bring all the more pride, all the more, want, hunger, desire to perform at this international.
So that's lifting that trophy. You've lifted the regional one. There's one more left up for grabs by the end of the month, and then it's summer. It's on their way. But that's a hunger that is an amount of success and a hunger that you've now tasted as BLG particularly, where you're like, okay, this is what it's like to win. This is what it's like to not be number 2. This is what number 1 spot feels like. And that is fuel to the fire heading into MSI. Because realistically, the way that they've shown up today, I think scary doesn't even go to describe what they're looking like going into MSI.
BLG, as we said, have tried for years. They've brought players back from retirement to try and make it work. And they've always been second best. They had a huge record last year, 15-1. They couldn't just make it through. JDG was the blocker for them. Another record this year in Spring Split. They break the previous one from last year, and finally, not only did they manage to go past JDG, but they take it all the way to the finish line. And I will echo Eugenie, they do look damn scary.
It just feels so hard to really gauge in some ways, though, how teams will always match up when it comes to internationals, right? I think the thing that always comes with these discussions is there's so much differences in play style. There's so much differences in, you know, the level of competitiveness inside of the region. I think it's why the LPL is often going into internationals. I'm not going to say overrated, that'll potentially be the wrong word, but sometimes feared, right, is probably the better way to put it, because the top end of the LPL is so damn aggressive, right?
Oh, I can tell.
Oftentimes than not, you can shift around the top. Normally, first place is
I think he's getting caught in the beard or something, that microphone.
But second through fourth, you can shift around in almost any order. And
He's having an absolute mare.
It feels like sometimes you have your very defined first place, second place, third place.
All right, well, let's hold our horses a little, because we're talking about MSI, we're talking about international titles, but let's take a trip down memory lane, because if you have the memory of a goldfish, Zoomer brain, then you might have forgotten what had happened this series. I don't really know why you would, but either way, I think we need to highlight exactly how BLG won this and the dominant fashion in which they were able to do so. Because yes, one game might not have gone in their way, but every single curveball the top esports threw their way, BLG found an answer.
Death, taxes, Shun, bot lane.
Okay,
dives.
while we wait for the draw, I've got to figure this out. Shurima Melee Mana Champion from 2009. I still haven't got a fucking clue. Does anyone else have a clue? Don't want to get to the quote clue. I don't really want any clues. I just can't really think of any Shuriman champions now. It's not Azir, it's not Naz, it's not Renekton. It's not Skarner, it's not Rammus. Who the fuck else is from Shurima? It's not Rek'Sai because that's too new and also not mana. I'm trying to think like through the roles. Oh, what about support? It's not Nautilus, it's not Leona. Ah, Amumu. I forgot Amumu existed. Oh, you're absolutely right. Ah, Amumu. Kind of on point with the lore. Oh, that's got to be Renata. It's on point with the lore that I couldn't remember Amumu. That's Kiana. Police. I'm saying Caitlyn because it's been Vi before. Police and a present. Present. I would have said Caitlyn because she puts the little cupcakes on the traps. Who has police skins? Volibear, Kale, Trundle. Vi doesn't give presents. Who the fuck else is part of the police? Or is that a pilot? Oh, I think that's a pilot. Oh, it's a package, Corky. I thought that was police, not a pilot. All right. Splash art. That is Silas. Let's go. It's got to be Ashen. You could tell from the wings. Woohoo! Huge. So, when does the draw happen? Is it just soon TM now, or? Stop linking me porn random people on Twitter. I don't want it. I really hope that BLG and TES like kind of work together a bit leading into MSI to get TES like up to a level where they can compete as well. I feel like there's a pretty big gap between BLG and TES right now. I feel like TES will kind of get bodied by the Korean teams, whereas I feel like BLG could compete. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm underestimating TES. TES looks so much better earlier in the tournament, so... But I feel like BLG have kind of just given a blueprint of like, if you shut down TN, TES cease to function, so... All right. I want to fast forward. Give me the draw. Give me the draw. I want to look at the groups. Should we just look at, I think Linda had done translations of the interviews already. Let's look at this Shun interview. I'm feeling really happy because this is my first time winning a championship, and so thank you to my teammates and the coaching staff for taking care of me. Today's picks and bans were done amazingly well. It's true. I agree with that. Not that much in terms of what he's saying in the interview there. I don't know if anyone has done an interview of the a translation of the final interview. I feel bad for the guys on the desk right now, because they've just got to fill until the MSI draw is ready. Is the MSI draw now, or is it later? Let's have a look at the Reddit thread. TN finals, yeah. I fucking hate this format, man. His 5th finals lost in a row. Jesus Christ. Night and Chovy shit stomping their regions. Kind of true, honestly. Oh, true, actually. Yeah, Knights won LPL on 3 different teams. Wow. Damn, that's actually insane. That's... Feels bad, man. Oh, that really... I can't watch this on... I can't look at this on stream. That's brutal. How many chances? What do you mean? Yeah, he's running out of things to say. Oh, I get it. Sorry, I was not in like Valorant mode. 0 chances at this point because the series is over, my friend. All right, I don't know when the draw show is gonna happen. I'm not that bothered about watching it live, so I think I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. I think I'm just gonna... I'll just tweet about it. I don't think it's going to be that crazy of a draw anyway, so I think I'm just going to end the stream. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. It's been an honor watching finals with you all. I realize it's been a smaller group of us today, but that means I appreciate each and every one of you even more. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. It really is appreciated. And yeah, I'll catch you next time I go live. I'm going to take a week off now before MSI. And then, yeah. And then we'll be cranking out content. I'll be streaming as much as I can. And we'll get MSI on the go. All right. Catch you later, guys.